There must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from him, sin with me tonight. I run away. We'll never forget the past, but what counts is our brand new start. Even if it hurts me or I get scared, just come take this risk now. We'll be prepared. I run away. I run away. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Keep your secrets there, keep them everywhere. Just you and I run away. I run away.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world, I'm reaching out for arms, I'm drowning in the open-ended love we're making, girl. Exhale the past, inhale a future that lasts. Change my heart, change my mind. For the last time, wanna believe in the life I've led. I don't wanna leave another word unsaid. You know my heart will follow you in tomorrow. In tomorrow.
Energy show, live on the TOLE dough. Here in the 9, have mud in the blood, and we're only going up, yeah, vertical. Touching the sky every time we glide on 75, all fashion. Whoa, so fashionable, so far from broke. Just letting you know that we get it and go. It's a Big Nick Energy Show, live on the TOLE dough. Summer's too hot and the winter's too cold. It's a real sweet spot. If you stop and know, yeah, it's a Big Nick Energy Show. So big, I'ma write it in bold.
Just drop.
It's a Big Nick Energy Show. Yeah, Big Nick Energy Show.
Whoa.
And then I said, no, Scarlett, that's not where the chickens go.
Are you serious?
I know, it's so funny.
What in the world? That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's my niece.
It's like, how do you get past that at this point? You know what I mean? You can't erase that out of your
Just send her
mind.
back to the adoption
Oh, my
agency.
God. Welcome to the show. It's the Big Nick Energy Show, and it's Tuesday. Your favorite day of the week because you get to spend the next 2 hours with us. Sucks to be you. But, it does, Corey. It does suck to be you.
It sucks, but you
No,
know
literally,
what?
it sucks to be you.
You know,
Just you.
It does.
Just you in general.
It does. No one's disagreeing. But you know what is awesome, though?
What's awesome? Tell me. Tell the viewers and listeners what's awesome.
What is awesome is,
Yeah.
I have 3 of the greatest people I know in the room with me right now.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Big Nick.
Thank you.
The host of the Big
Thank
Nick
you.
Energy Show.
Thank you so much.
The
Thank you so
podcast
much.
that dozens
Thank you so much.
and dozens of people listen to each week.
Literally 12. Literally 12.
My favorite co-host
Oh, thank you.
to
Thank you.
insult
Thank you. Oh,
the SS Gina
yeah. In the house.
has arrived. By the way, I don't know if you're sick or if you've just given up, but you look different. Okay, we'll get into that in a second. And someone who has arguably the greatest genetic makeup ever created on the planet.
Who also heard you do things as a child in your bedroom through the wall.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Who has never
I
once
want to hug
disgusting.
you. I'm so sorry.
who has never once snitched
don't
or
like
squealed. My
bad.
sister,
Oh.
K-Lynn, is in the house.
She heard some weird stuff.
Clearly the
gross.
better of the siblings. Clearly.
Right.
Without a doubt.
For sure.
I'll even agree to that.
So, K-Lynn, as you guys were growing up, did you hear Corey in his room doing weird things?
No.
We wanna know the
because,
truth.
Like, in all seriousness, our rooms were like apart.
Yeah, they weren't like connected by any means.
So there wasn't like a wall.
Nope, our parents' room was in between ours. So.
Yeah.
So you heard other weird things.
Actually.
I mean, our parents had a pretty loveless relationship.
Aw.
I think
So,
Too soon.
yeah, I mean, there's no.
they
yeah.
had to be in the same
soon.
room, right?
Yeah, at some point, I think it was like 8th or 9th grade, and I was like, just once, I should at least hear them, right? Like
Right.
something, but no, there was nothing.
That's how I was growing up. Like I never heard anything.
I remember the first time I heard my parents and I snuck out my window. I called my friend like, "Come get me." Out the
That, and
window.
it still haunted you. How old? Like
My
now?
mom
like that-
sounded like a choo-choo train. It was the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Oh,
It was the weirdest stuff
like
ever.
that.
Like when you
yeah.
When you say
It
choo
was
choo chain,
awful.
was it like a?
Yeah, that was actually
Okay.
stop. You're giving
All
me.
right.
I have
Mom's a
PTSD.
moaner.
Just
Trigger.
Mom's a moaner.
She's a chugger, apparently.
You sure that wasn't dad?
No, it was my that
Corey.
Well, actually, that was like my dad's part. And then mom's part was like the woo woo.
Yeah.
They were playing train conductor.
Oh, it was
Before we
awful.
get the show started, someone at camp gave me this.
Done and
99
done.
bananas said, open it up, chug it.
Oh,
You're good to
Lord.
go. Hold it up to the camera. 99 bananas. Someone
wait,
gave
no,
it to me at
that's
camp to
really-
give to you. Said the
that's
first thing you have to do, give me that. You're going to ruin your blouse.
You're gonna use your prairie Viking scarf.
Hey!
yeah. Why? What squirrel
He's
did
a,
you
he's
kill?
a prairie
Even open it.
Viking. He's missing the deer antlers.
I can't.
It is
Here,
really
give it
hard
here,
to
here,
do.
here. I got you.
Give it to
It's
K-Lynn.
Put it on the bottom.
No, I got it. Just finish open it. 99 bananas. Hold it up to the camera.
Oh.
Hold it up to the camera.
Oh, he's so
Yeah,
excited.
there you go. He's gonna chug that
99
right. There's 99 bananas in that. Oh, no hands. No, you weren't supposed to drink it. No, you weren't. What are you doing?
What was I
You're supposed to
I
save
almost
it.
spit my
It was
coffee
a
out through my
gift.
nose.
He's like, what was I supposed to do?
Oh my god. Okay, give me your garbage. Okay, I guess you drink that.
How was it?
Wow.
Well, you said chuggy.
Dang.
It kind of tastes like
Disgusting.
bananas?
Absolutely disgusting.
banana cream pie that has gone bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a no.
Ew.
Not-
I love banana cream pie.
I do too.
Hold on, I got a gift for Gina.
What?
Oh.
If it's alcohol.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Put your hand over her eyes.
okay.
No, don't touch
I'm
me,
not
Corey.
gonna-
I will close my eyes willingly. Please don't
Okay.
touch me.
Why- why are
reach in
I
front of
don't
you.
trust you.
Reach in
Why-
front of you, Gina.
Why are your
There you
eyes
go.
extra wet?
What? Shut up. I forgot my mascara, so
That's
I'm
not.
naked.
That's not it, Corey. That's not.
bet?
That's
Oh,
not it.
yeah. What's this? Oh.
That's not it.
You did it!
You're welcome.
Show the
Show the
world.
camera.
Love it.
I'm like, okay, what she got?
I just told this story to my kids
Yeah.
and they were hysterical laughing. Take the garbage.
So on one of the podcasts, Gina was
trash.
on. She said, I told her she was petite.
Corey called me fat. And he said, "Stop it, Corey. She's petite." And we lost it so bad. We couldn't, I don't think we talked for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We laughed so
We were
hard.
all, everyone, the whole room was crying.
So then after that, we started designing T-shirts.
Danielle was trying some things, and she made it onto a shirt, and
Oh, I love that.
it's like stretching it.
I said, "You're stretching that word like I stretch my yoga pants."
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Should have put I'm petite.
Gina in yoga pants.
the next one, I want my own merch for the Big Nick Energy
All
Show. I
right.
want it to say SS Gina.
Nice. I'm gonna see if she can add
We'll
that to
just
it.
put all the jokes underneath
Yeah.
it.
I just want you straddling like a.
Thank you, Danielle.
I want you straddling like a aircraft carrier.
That's mean. That's
what?
mean, Corey.
The SS
That's
Gina.
Did
really
you say
mean.
straddling an aircraft
All
carrier?
you do is you just have her.
I
doing
am
this
the
on
aircraft
her
carrier. You forgot what's happening in this scenario.
You're gonna dwarf the aircraft carrier.
No,
So.
I am.
Corey, she's the one that you know how they have the lady on the front of the ship. She's that person. Just put her face on the front
That
of the
ship would tip
Like,
if she was on the
Yeah,
front of that
definitely.
ship.
Like a
put her on
fat
the front and the
mermaid.
back.
Gina
Put her on the
is
front and the back.
yes. Gina's definitely one of those. You got to stay in the middle. All right.
you know the
says
giant
fat
clam
mermaid.
shells in the
Yeah.
cartoons, like the giant clams? That's my bra.
That's funny. Speaking of fat mermaids, a big shout out to our sponsors, Danielle Alonso's personalized creation.
Rest in
Somebody's
peace,
sleeping on the
Nick.
couch.
Rest in peace,
Whoa.
Nick. Danielle, thank you.
nice
for
Oh,
your
it's a
shirt.
transition.
No,
Danielle,
that was awful.
I will be your backup husband, Danielle. No worries. I got you.
I'll be your backup husband
Big
after
shout
that.
out to
To show us
Danielle Alonso's personalized creations. For all your custom shirts, tumblers, everything like that.
my
Hit her up on Facebook at Danielle Alonso's Personalized Creations. Also, Toledo DJs and ToledoPix.com, your number one stop for all your wedding needs. You need a DJ, photo booth, photographer, videographer, uplighting. Hit them up at Toledo DJs with an S.com. Also, Natalie's Love at First Bite, home of the Big Nick Burger, who's also going to be giving away live on the show today. She gave us a $25 gift card. We're going to be giving away to one lucky
What's the
winner
number?
later today. So listen
Did you
to the
reach for
show.
your phone too, Fatty?
Listen,
I did.
you're going to have to answer a question though when you call. You're not just going to be able to win. You got to work for it.
But I know all the answers.
And guess what?
You're-
Guess what
you
she
can't.
added to the food truck?
What?
Funnel cakes.
I'm on my way. Where's she at right now? I gotta go. Sorry, Nick. I can't be on the show
So
today.
Corey, I know you're a big funnel cake lover, just like I am.
I
I'm a
mean,
little nervous.
you can tell
because
just by looking at
I'm a
me.
little nervous because she doesn't specialize in funnel cakes.
So that makes me nervous too. But have you ever tried to make a funnel cake at home or like in general? Like,
Danielle, since she knows I love them, she's like, let me try and make some. So she made some at camp 2 weeks ago, Corey.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Nick. What are you doing right now?
You're gonna have to show us how to set up all this equipment.
She's
for
about
the
to
next
come in
show,
here
'cause you
with
ain't gonna make it.
Funnel
Right.
cake, it was a funnel
Yes.
It was a funnel
funnel.
knot.
knot. Oh my
It was
God.
a funnel can't.
Absolutely
How
horrible.
hard? I mean, I don't really know the recipe, but
Me
isn't
neither.
it just like
Isn't it
And neither does
pancake?
she.
isn't it a pancake that you just drop in the?
She did with some oil, but it's not the same. You got to have the right
I
oil.
think
You got to have the right mixture.
The oil has to be the right temperature. Is
Everything.
the hardest part.
Everything.
Because if it's not,
Everything.
If it's not hot enough, it gets too greasy.
So I don't typically
It's
talk
like Corey on a
about.
Friday night. If it's not hot enough, it gets too.
I mean,
You know it's
accurate.
bad when he buzzers himself.
Accurate,
Right.
nonetheless. I work with a lot of guys that own food trucks.
Yeah.
If I can find out the exact recipe that they use,
And
would you
oil and temperature.
oil, temperature, ingredients.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to try it again?
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, I got you. I
But
got you.
she has them on her truck, and I'm excited to taste them.
You know what? The thing about funnel cakes that I figured out from the food trucks is that you have to be prepared to eat them right away.
You can't let them
You
sit.
can't take them home.
You got to put them on the plate, go to your chair, start eating it with your lemonade.
I mean, don't even just start eating it on the way to your chair.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
just reach in and
Yeah.
start grabbing pieces off.
Yeah.
'Cause that's the only way they're good.
I love how Gina just said that you have to eat it right away. Like we wasn't thinking she was going to eat it right away. To begin
Right,
with.
right.
Like,
Look at us.
Yeah, we know.
Well, it
Look at
doesn't
this,
ever make
SS.
it back to my seat.
Everybody
Yeah,
in this
sure.
room. I have gotten 2 funnel cakes. One for the journey back to the group that I was with.
Yeah.
And one for when I was actually with the
To
group.
make it look like you only ate
Nice.
one.
Well,
You
that
eat
guy
one
right
on the
there.
way.
Not only that, but I also know when I get back, you got 4 or 5 people that are going to be like, oh, let me get a bite.
some.
Let me get some.
Yeah.
Let me get some.
Danielle even knows
That-
to get 2 because I won't share mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll eat a whole funnel
Yep.
cake.
That way, I got my shareable one, and
Yeah.
I look very generous.
Exactly.
I'm just like, no, you can have that last bite. I already ate mine. They don't know that though.
So if you want a good food truck, Natalie's Love at First Bite on Facebook. Be sure you follow her page. That means go to her page, hit the follow tab. Also, we have a new sponsor, JW Concrete. We got Justin over at JW Concrete for all your concrete needs, such as flat work, stamp, colored, broom, smooth finishes.
We don't say color
Oh, that's
anymore.
African American.
Oh my God! Everything demo. You need a basement redone. Justin
Just
does it
skirting right
all.
over that. Yeah.
Check out
Yeah.
JW Concrete. Call Justin 567-239-1614. He's on our show page. So if you have any questions, concerns, you want to get an estimate, call JW Concrete. Also, Pandora Flooring.
Pandora Flooring, narrow store, wide selection, sexy staff.
Damn, sexy staff. Are you part of that staff? I know that's your flooring company, but do you actually work for it? Because you called off last week.
No comment.
You called
like,
off.
Okay, like for legal reasons, I'm not going to answer that question.
Were
But I
you
will-
working? Or did you need a day?
Last week?
Yeah.
I was working.
Okay.
So earlier
'Cause we called.
You know what?
We called.
Are we done with sponsors? I'll tell you guys why I wasn't here.
Hold on. Well, also, big shout out to Seth who made our intro. Also, big shout out to Jeff at Buckeye Cable Systems. Big shout out to Jeff, who is the I think he's the president over at Buckeye Cable Systems.
Oh,
Why are we shouting out, Jeff?
Jeff.
I used to work at
Jeff.
Buckeye Cable.
Do we get discounts?
He's the president or CEO or something. He's
Corey has issues with
Jeff's off. So big shout out to Buckeye Cable Systems. All right, Corey, what do you got now? What do you got?
Oh no, you guys just
It's
accused.
the fastest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys accused me of skipping out last week.
We
and
missed you.
I didn't.
We're concerned.
honestly,
Yeah.
it was kind of a perfect storm of just disaster.
Okay.
My day started off in Cleveland because I had my doctor's appointments, and I get treated by the Cleveland Clinic because
Did you get the back thing figured out?
I did in
What was
fact
it?
find out what was going with my back. But before we get into the back,
Okay.
The rest of my
First
health.
talk about the front.
Okay,
before
let's talk about the front.
Talk about the front boobs before we talk about the back boobs.
Gina, instead of us talking about it, can you give him a touch physical?
Oh
No.
no,
Please.
no.
She said
I
no.
do not consent.
he's-
She's literally just touched me.
He's squishy.
Okay, K-Lynn, since you're relation,
is
can
the
you give him a
diagnosis.
physical, please?
Fat
No.
AF.
No thanks.
I'm just going to reach under the table. Hold on.
God. Oh.
Turn around and
okay.
cough.
Is that a crock? Are
Three
you
more
wearing
seconds.
Crocs?
3 more seconds. 3 more seconds. Oh, there we
That's
go.
Gina. That's
Okay.
Gina. That's Gina's leg. Sorry about that.
If you touch Gina, you'd never see your hand again.
That's
'Cause
mean.
It's gonna get engulfed.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
But so here's the full story.
Yeah, here- okay, let's listen.
So I am in extremely poor health.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Right.
And I had an amazing doctor's visit. I got a new doctor.
Nice.
And
Very exciting.
I really like her. She's amazing and awesome and perfect.
Did you hit on her?
And of course.
Of course he did.
But she was just like, baby, you're not gonna be around long enough to see what's gonna happen here. So I was like, okay, whatever. But at the same time, my back. That was kind of the big glaring one. I took pictures.
Two shows
I showed
ago-
her. She felt it. Yeah, 2 shows ago.
Corey had this massive, solid mass on his back that I thought was dangerous. I
Like
said
softball
immediately.
size, right?
Yeah,
It was huge.
and it was hard.
Yeah, and hot.
Hot Gina measured it when I got home. It was 3 inches by 3 inches.
I mean,
by
it's-
about a half an inch, like raised.
just saying. Good time,
what
right?
you do.
Good time, right?
Not sure that'd be a good time.
Was
but
that the thing on your back she measured? Just to be clear.
Oh,
That
good one,
was-
Gina.
that was in fact the
Good
thing on my
one.
back.
Good one.
The other one, they'd have to use a mile marker. Just saying.
Oh,
Anyway, after all of that, after this whole Corey's gonna die,
Yeah.
after it's so disastrous, it was an ingrown hair.
are you serious?
Dead
you
serious.
serious?
No way.
Dead
On your
serious.
back? How
But
After
did they
all of that.
lance it, or did they give you antibiotics or anything?
So it was pretty much gone by the time that I actually had my appointment. It's still a little bit there right
So it
now.
just got, like,
I can feel it,
infected?
but you can't see it. Yeah, it's just an ingrown hair that swelled up.
You don't
and-
even have any hair.
I know.
That's the funny part.
Here's the really funny part about that.
Right.
The beard hair that you guys see in the video here.
Yeah.
Is literally the only hair that I can grow on my
Yeah,
body.
you don't. You're kind of
Yeah,
smooth.
like I don't have hair on my legs.
According
or
to
my
Gina
chest
next to you,
or
she said you're
anything.
smooth like a baby.
He's squishy
Like,
and
I-
smooth.
That's
I don't have
mean.
hair on my arms.
That's
like
mean,
I don't.
Gina.
I don't grow hair in general.
Dude, your arms are weirdly skinny for the rest of you. Like you look like a potato with toothpicks.
I wish I could say the same about you.
Oh no, I know. I know.
Hey.
I'm just saying. I've never seen that little bat wing at someone's wrist. That's
feel
cool.
you.
But
That's really hurtful.
Oh my gosh.
but all I'm saying is
Oh, wrong button.
it was
so mean.
It was an
I think
ingrown
you're
hair.
pushing the wrong button.
Well,
on
glad you're
purpose.
glad you're good.
I'm
Glad
glad
you're
I'm
back.
good,
We
too.
miss you. It's not the same without you.
Yeah, but the reason I wasn't here is because my job called and someone had gotten sick, so they were like, "You have to work from home."
Oh, you're good.
and that's
Yeah,
why.
we appreciate you
Yeah,
calling
I
out
missed
4
you
hours in
guys.
advance. That's fine.
You're
Yeah, it's so
welcome.
easy to get someone in here.
Well, I appreciate the paycheck. And you guys paying me for the same last
Speaking of
week that I-
paycheck, who gets a real big paycheck? We got Crystal, the streets with Crystal, live on the line.
Hi.
Crystal, hi.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, how are you guys?
Oh, there! I thought we lost her for. I thought she hung up on us.
What's up, baby girl? How
Sorry,
you
we
been?
left you on the phone for so long. It's been Jesus. I can't even tell how
16.
long she's been on.
16.
She's older than that. She's
Oh,
been
no,
on
it's
the
fine.
line for 22 minutes.
No, it's not.
Crystal, what's happening?
Well, I do have some follow-up breaking news on the cafeteria worker that was caught stealing all those chicken wings.
Corey, did you hear about that?
I did hear about the cafeteria of 1.3 million. I believe,
1.5
in-
million.
1.5.
A million
what
and a
she did
half
with
worth
all
of
those
chicken
chicken
wings.
wings.
Yes. What did she do?
I just want to
How many chicken dinners did she sell?
6.
All right, let's find out.
Okay, so Chris Jones from the Kansas City Chiefs is offering to pay back that $1.5 million if it gets her out of jail.
Bless his heart.
You know why? Because she gave me free chicken.
I'm sure she gave him something more than
She
that.
fed
if
the
he's giving
Hey.
Did you see her? He ain't take that.
Okay, 1.5 million because you stole chicken from school. No, that what? Why are we praising this man as a hero?
I am confused about why she stole from a school. So she stole from the kids.
Right.
Schools don't profit off of lunches.
True.
So I am a little
Chicken wings.
confused
Love
at what
chicken.
it would be different like if she gave away chicken to hungry kids and it's
Yeah.
going to jail, but that's not what happened. So I am a little confused. There's like bigger things he could pay $1.5 million for. That's confusing.
Yeah,
to me.
like is it his cousin? Like, what's the real story here? Because
Well,
doesn't
you know,
make sense.
the pictures, they look a lot alike, side-by-side pictures, but he does not say they're related.
We don't all look alike, Crystal.
Stop, Corey. Stop it.
Well, why did you
Right,
assume that
Corey.
they weren't white? though?
Right. How do you know that they were colored?
I know who he
Because all
is.
white people
that?
do look alike.
Because
You know who he
I've
is, and I've
seen
seen her.
I've seen her.
Oh,
as well
so you
as
already know.
Yeah, as
Okay.
well as in a
She
couple.
looked like somebody, auntie that fries chicken on Fridays and sells.
That's some good chicken then.
Yeah.
They both look
Right,
like
but
linebackers.
she stole from a non-profitable place to profit. I feel like he shouldn't be doing that.
I agree.
You know?
I was just blessing his heart that someone is seeing the good side of things.
The good side
Stealing
of
from
And I guess
kids?
he
Okay, I'm like
gambled.
making light of the situation. I think it's funny.
I mean,
I don't congratulate him. I just think it's funny. First off, someone stole $1.5 million worth of chicken wings.
I
That's just
also don't think she should get 9 years in jail.
You don't get 9 years for that.
That's what
No,
she was
that's too
getting.
long.
What
That's
was
a
she
long
getting?
time.
Okay, but if you robbed someone and stole $1.5 million from them,
What, Crystal?
true.
What was the sentence? Do you remember?
9 years in prison.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's
You
excessive.
get less for that for killing someone's mother.
Wait,
It depends
what?
on how you
Whose
kill 'em.
mother did you kill and
I'm
get
just
away
saying.
with?
Like you can do
very
things to
true.
children
We
and
got
get less.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, rapists have gotten less.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So this is that's excessive.
9 years for chicken, I would take the plunge.
it's 9 years for $1.5 million in
Yeah.
theft, not chicken.
I think it's the dollar amount. And then
right.
also, when you're looking at him paying that $1.5 million, I would be okay if he paid the school back because that's who she stole from. Yeah. But not, okay, get her out of jail for $1.5 million.
Right.
Exactly.
It's like the school is still out of that
Right.
money. She ordered it and took it home.
Right.
So that's $1.5 million of food those kids can't eat.
Well, and the government pays for it. So really, she stole from taxpayers. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to.
She
So
stole from
it's
me.
not good.
She stole me and you.
It's not a good situation, but I don't think it was 9 years worthy.
Yeah.
And I
Couple
also,
years, some
but I
fines,
also don't
maybe
think
probation.
I also don't
community
think
service.
someone should come bail her out though.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
I don't-
hilarious.
I think the premise of the story is funny, but I don't necessarily agree with the current outcome of what's going on here. I do think that if you're going to steal $1.5 million of anything, jail time is necessary.
Yeah, Faye said it is a felony. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything over 10,000 is a felony.
So is rape.
yes.
True.
Yes.
And people do less time for rape. I'm just saying. I feel like
It's
rape
true.
should have a longer sentence
Absolutely.
than maybe.
I think rape should have a minimum sentence.
someone
but-
said anything over 500 is a felony. So you're
Oh,
talking
I
about
think
one and a
that's- yeah,
half
that's
million?
true.
That is true.
And then probably she's been doing it for so long. So is that felony after felony, or does that fall into
She
one
probably
felony?
started small and then got cocky and was like,
Oh,
you
she
know
started with
what?
cheese sticks. That's what I'm
She
saying.
probably started
Moved her way up to
I'm just
chicken
gonna
wings.
order one extra bag of chicken. Okay, now I'm gonna order 45 extra bags
Right.
of chicken.
We had a
Okay.
pallet of milk. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know why it took them so
Unfa-
long to find it.
Right.
Yeah.
1.5. First off, when's the last time you had a school lunch that had chicken wings? We never had chicken wings.
No,
That's why, because she
I'm
took it.
saying.
we had that cardboard.
She must have worked there.
It was delish.
True.
It was delish. What else
What's
you got
that
for us,
cardboard
Crystal?
pizza?
So good.
Well, unfortunately, her lawyer said since she's already in jail and in state custody, it's going to be a long shot to get her out. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
No, she's gonna do a couple years, probably get out. As long as she's a good girl.
Right.
Hope it was worth it.
But talking about chicken wings, we just recently, a man eating chicken wings while driving rear ends the Michigan State police car.
We said we weren't going to
73-year-old
talk about
short man.
Corey on the radio or on the show here.
What's
Well, he's 73. I
So
think
he was
Corey's a
eating
little
chicken
bit
and
younger.
rear ends a state patrolman?
Yes.
Who cooked that chicken?
She did.
It doesn't
That's the
say.
same chicken.
I'm like, I mean,
We
I wanna know
found it.
good chicken.
It's $1.5 million worth of chicken that he rear-ended a state trooper with.
He was in heaven. He had closed his eyes like,
Right, because I can eat chicken and keep my eyes open. I can do that.
To be fair, I have closed my eyes when eating some really good chicken.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering
For
how
sure,
good the
for
chicken
sure.
was.
But
like
yeah.
don't like some Bojangles.
right,
I love Bojangles.
But there's
Gotta close
certain
Or the Lee's
fast
chicken.
there's certain fast foods that are not like fast. Like you can't eat them in a car. So and
Like
that's
what?
like pizza. Pizza's not something you should eat in your car.
Did
and
it Saturday.
I think
Me too.
But you shouldn't. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Well, you
I
don't have
disagree.
you don't have the box of pizza in front of you. You just reach up and grab one.
Yeah.
You got that doesn't like bend and slide off and
No.
I just don't
No.
think pizza's car food. And anything you have to use a fork or obviously, like a silverware for. But I think like chicken you should use two hands.
Yeah.
No, as much as my brother makes fun of you, nope.
I
No?
agree, unless it's like
No.
a small wing.
No, you ain't determined.
Unless it's a
enough to
small
eat.
wing.
I mean, if you want to, you can, but you shouldn't. And
Well,
I
you
think,
shouldn't eat in the car. Period.
I'm saying
and I just think that chicken's a two-handed thing.
I've driven long enough and eaten in my car long enough that I've mastered eating like 2 pieces in a biscuit. meals.
Everything. Mastered eating
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly. I can
At
eat
once.
salad while
Everything?
driving. I don't. but I can.
Everything, Crystal.
I've had
At
strawberries.
once.
Yes, Crystal.
Everything.
We want to go on a ride, Crystal?
No.
Stop it, Corey.
Well, I'm just saying we can find a good
Lord.
snack spot.
I'm sorry, Crystal. I did
All
that. I
right,
set
Crystal,
that
what
up.
else you got for us?
All right, so he got cited for distracting driving, also cited for the accident, and went on his way.
I feel like the
And-
chicken restaurant could use this for a commercial.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be a
Right.
great commercial.
It's been all about chicken wings lately.
Oh, for sure.
So this Thursday, TLC is coming, and I'm going to be there. So I'm
TC
pretty
is
excited
coming.
about that.
It's TC.
Well, TC, yeah.
Because if L comes, it'll get real weird.
Left eye's long
Be
gone.
there in spirit. She'll be there in
Literally.
spirit.
Like literally in spirit.
I got a Ouija board. We can call her up.
Well, let's just
Stop
hope the
it,
concert
Corey.
actually happens. They've been canceling concerts left and right lately.
Ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I hope not. This is my first concert that I'll be going to Promenade Park for. So
That'd be a good time. It'd be a good time, Crystal. Who's the opener? Do you know?
They just have quite a few here in the lineup. It says,
That may or may not
Yeah.
come.
Coolio.
Right.
yeah.
You name it,
I'm not
every
even
dead
sure
artist.
who it is.
Arcade.
Yeah,
Tone Loc.
DMX.
who knows?
I think Tone Loc's still alive.
Yes, he is. Tony Bennett, though. He's not.
Crystal, we're going to be doing a thing on the show today where you have to tell us 3 facts about you. One has to be false, and we have to guess which one the false item is. So we're going to start with you before we let you go. What are 3 facts about you? And then us on the show, we have to figure out which one you're lying about. What do you got for us?
Okay, I've never broken a bone. I never been on 2 dates in one day, and I never had a speeding ticket.
Ooh,
I know the lie.
that's a good one. Never had a speeding ticket. Go through them one more time.
I've never broken a bone, and I've never been on 2 dates in one day.
Corey, what's your guess, Corey?
That she's never had a speeding ticket.
Gina?
I think it's that she's never been on 2 dates in one day. I think she has.
K-Lynn?
I would say she's never broken a bone.
I'm going to go with broken a bone, too. Crystal, what is it?
I've never broken a bone.
Nice.
Wait,
So the
Corey
fact
would
that
like to give you a...
yeah, the fact that you've gone on 2 dates in one day, that
Wait a
that
minute,
gives
let's
my
talk
eyes-
about that. Wait, what?
I'm super confused right now because she said I've never. Okay, that was true. So this is 2 truths and 1 lie.
Yeah, the lie is...
Yeah.
Or wait.
Yeah, what's the lie?
The lie is that she's never broken a bone.
Oh, so she has broken a bone.
Wait.
Yeah, have you broken a bone?
Did we do that right?
It's supposed to be 2 truths
Oh.
and 1 lie.
2 truths, 1
You're
lie.
fired.
What's the lie?
I guess I'm fired.
Oh,
fired.
okay. So you
She
have
had
broken
2
a bone.
lies and 1 truth.
No, she said that she'd never broken a bone, and that is actually true. And she did it wrong. I'm sorry, Crystal.
No, I've never broken a bone.
So that's
Yeah,
true.
so
Okay.
that
That's
is
true.
So what was the lie?
Yeah,
But
that's my truth.
I think she just worded it wrong.
So-
she said that I've never broken a bone, and she meant to say I have broken a bone.
I think she did 2 truths, two lies and 1 truth.
So have you? What's the other lie?
Both of the other
Okay,
ones.
It should have been oops, that's my mistake, guys. Sorry.
So,
I have broken a bone.
okay.
But I know, so that was a mistake. I should have put I have.
Oh,
broken a
okay.
bone.
Okay, so there is a lie in there somewhere.
The broken bone. She has broken a bone, but she said she didn't break a bone. That was the lie. I didn't plan good on this. I didn't plan good on this.
No. What she is saying
I'm
is that
so
she has not
confused.
been on 2 dates in the same day.
Have you
Yes,
been
she
on 2
has.
dates in the same? I guarantee she has. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said that. I think we talked about it.
I was
last
trying to
week.
help you out.
I
Kristen,
know
never
you
mind.
just now meeting Crystal, but it checks.
I was trying to help her.
Stop it, Corey.
And then the other one was, what was the other one?
I never had a speeding ticket.
Have you had a speeding ticket?
Yes.
Okay, so all of it was lies. Like you just lied. She's like
Everything she said was true.
two truths and one
Maybe I
lie. I'm
need
telling
to-
them all lies.
Maybe I need to be more specific on these games
Then we
before
need
the
at least
show.
one truth.
My bad.
can trust
All
you.
right,
Blonde,
Corey.
and I'm related to Danielle, so you got to be more thorough next
That's
time.
true. All right, Crystal. Have a good day. We'll talk to you next
Bye,
week.
Crystal.
Bye. Maybe I have to explain that more to you guys because now I'm even confused.
No, it's 2 truths and 1 lie. It's a game.
Okay.
It's kind of exactly what it says.
All right, Corey, you want to do yours, Corey?
Literally 2 truths and
Go with
1
someone else
lie.
first.
Okay. SS. You want
All
to do
right,
yours?
I'll do mine.
Okay. So the name of the game is you have to do 3 facts. One of them has to be a lie, though. We have to guess.
It's called 2 truths and 1 lie.
2 truths, 1 lie, 2 girls, 1 cup. We have to figure out which. That's not it?
No.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Sorry about that.
That's a different show.
Sorry about that. My bad.
Speaking
Corey.
of cups, where's my why do you hate me?
What's the matter?
Where's my water?
You got to get one on the way in.
This is like that's the only pay I get for coming
You got to
in.
get one when you come in.
Give me my paycheck. What?
You get
in
the first
world?
time freebie. Then the rest you got to make your own sandwich and get your own water.
All right, but Corey cannot play because Corey knows me pretty well.
Okay, we'll
Corey
do it.
can't
All right,
play
what you got? What you
I
got?
can't play at all with anyone here tonight.
Yeah,
What
that's
you got?
true. Corey can't play. All right, these are my 3 facts.
Okay.
There are 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay.
All right. I have served time in jail.
Oh, fact.
I have 2 degrees. I have 3 kids. What's the
One more
lie?
time. One more time. Let's do it one more time.
I have served time in jail.
Yeah.
I have 2 degrees. I have 3 kids.
Telling 1 plus 7. That's okay.
Carry the 2 and subtract 5.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go. I almost think you've been to jail. Okay, no jail. No jail.
Okay, no jail.
K-Lynn, what's your guess? By looking at her, I know you don't know her.
I feel like they're all lies, but
Which one is she? Lying?
She's like, I don't trust this bee at all.
She don't want to say it, but she's like, I don't trust this girl. Look at she's holding on to her
no.
purse. Look at she's holding on to her purse.
She moved her purse to the other side.
Yeah, she did.
no,
She's
my
like-
purse has been there the whole time. Thank you very much.
What's your guess?
I guess I would probably say the jail.
Jail?
Okay. Corey, what's the lie?
What's the lie?
She's stupid. She ain't got no degrees.
First of all, I'm not stupid.
I'm kidding. She's
But
not
I do
stupid,
not
but
have
She
2
doesn't have
degrees.
degrees.
Oh,
I did, and it's Corey can't play that game because when I was in jail, I was in work release, and he was picking me up and taking me to work and bringing me back. So he knew that was true.
As soon as she's like,
Damn.
I've been to jail, I was like, yeah, I'm out. I
Right,
you had 2
right.
degrees because you said you worked at a
that's-
school.
and I was in jail for driving without my license.
Oh.
So,
you said you worked with kids, so I'm like, she's
do.
got a degree.
You'd
well,
be surprised.
so the careers
Obviously not.
No, you just have to have
They
a high
taking
school,
anybody.
You just gotta have a high school diploma.
for a careers
Yeah.
teacher, there are different certifications.
Oh, okay.
So
but you
it's
do
not
gym
the same.
class,
I
so
am
you don't really have
certified.
to. I get it.
But-
All right.
So speaking of the whole,
You're right up on that mic, Kayla.
oh,
Pull that right up to you.
I'm kissing it.
Yeah,
already.
Yes,
you're
you-
right up
that's
on
what
it.
you
There
have to
go.
do.
That's what you
So speaking of the whole driving without a license,
Yeah.
did you guys see the court thing where the man was talking to the judge on Zoom
Yep.
and he was in the car?
Yeah.
driving. I'm
Yes.
parking right
He
now.
said, I'm parking right now.
Yeah.
And he just looked at him like,
the
"Are you
judge's
serious?"
mouth was like wide open, and he just watched him park, and then was like, "Your bond is revoked."
right.
And-
Got
and
even
it
more
was
trouble. Got
And
himself
dude
in
was
more
so
trouble.
mad, wasn't it? Like
It
he
was the oh man! It was that look of his on his face, like I just did that, yeah. And now you're viral,
and
my
and
guy.
it's funny because I actually drove to court for my suspended license, but I didn't do it on video.
Same.
While you're in
I
court.
also drove to court on my license, and I was smart enough to not park
In
like
the-
Yeah,
in
you
the courtroom parking.
So they
you
can't see
park
you.
further away and
Yeah,
walk.
hey, I parked on the
Yes.
street, and I'm going to reveal too much, but I had to stay at the courthouse for a few days because like they needed help filing some paperwork or something. I don't remember the whole details.
Armada Drive.
But I had
Armada Drive.
it wasn't my car.
parked out front.
It was honestly my baby mama's car, and I had to call her and be like, "Hey, this is my one phone call. Your car is on Dudley Street.
You gotta come get it.
I don't know what block, but that's
You better
where it's
come
at.
get it.
Use your spare key, baby girl.
Just honk the horn and find it.
Right. Just walk around clicking the keychain or the key fob.
K-Lynn, you want to do your 3?
Okay, so
2 truths, 1 lie, 2 girls, 1 cup. Go.
No, wrong
not it?
game.
That's a
I
great
can't- I'm
video.
sorry. I can't. I don't
So-
remember.
It's
again,
shocking.
something else
Shocker.
that Corey can't participate in because he knows me.
Story of his life. Being a dad. Game shows.
All right, so
Showing up to the podcast on Monday.
I graduated cum laude from Ohio State University.
Isn't it?
I
No.
have 3 relatives who each share a birthday, as in same day and same year,
Ooh.
as 3 of my friends' kids. And I have performed at Huntington Arena at least 5 times.
That's a good one. Because I can see
really
you
hard.
doing all those.
Yeah, same. Like I heard you sing a little bit earlier, so
And
I know
the way
you can
she said
sing.
about cum laude or whatever, she said that perfectly.
Like I didn't even know it was pronounced that way. I've
You
been calling
thought it was something else.
Yeah, cum laude.
that was cum
What
laude.
was the
Cum laude.
second?
Yeah,
What was
cum
the
laude.
second one?
The second one is I have 3 relatives who each share a birthday, same day and same year, as 3 of my friends' kids.
I'm gonna go with that one's the lie.
I'm going to go with Huntington. Like, I know you're a good singer, but 5 times at Huntington, that's kind of a lot. That's kind of a lot. Like, I know you're a good singer.
Unless she sang the national anthem for the Walleye.
5 times, though?
Sure,
times?
I know somebody that sang the national anthem for the Mudhens a lot of times.
Oh, okay.
She's a local gal.
All right, K-Lynn, what do you got?
Well, Corey, which one of those is a lie?
We got 42 first cousins. I don't know none of their birthdays.
You wouldn't even know
Single
that.
one.
Oh, so Corey could have probably participated because that is not the lie.
I have no idea.
The lie was I graduated cum laude from Ohio State University.
Oh,
you
that
said Ohio
sounds
State?
legit.
I said Ohio State. I
Oh.
graduated from Ohio.
I would have said Owens.
Oh, okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah, listen
That
to the
is-
small.
That was such a teeny tiny little
I know,
lie.
but
I get it.
All
It's
it is
a one
tiny
word
truth.
difference, man. I'm just like, we got cousins that's got birthdays.
Yeah, no.
All right.
So with the birthday thing, so we do have 3 relatives. So our oldest nephew is born the same day, same year as my best friend.
That's crazy.
Oh, 420.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
420.
Now I'm down. All
Okay.
right.
now Corey's
All right,
in.
yeah.
Now
So
Corey's
he's born
in.
the same day, same year as my best friend, and I am friends with his mom as well. My son was born on the same day as my friend's daughter, and Corey same year, same day, and Corey's son was born on the same day, same hospital as my friend's daughter, and they both have the same name, just spelled.
That's
different.
crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of homework right there. Corey, what do you got? What's your 3?
All right.
Yeah.
Lies.
play or no?
All of them are lies.
Can I play or no?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. My father used to play for the New Orleans Saints.
Right now we're playing 2 truths, 1 lie, 2 girls, 1 cup. Corey's given us 3 statements. One of them is false. We have to guess which is the false statement.
All right. My father used to play for the New Orleans Saints. I purchased my first house at age 21 in Michigan, and I used to own a fire truck.
I'm gonna. It's tough. I'm gonna say this. Looking by your car in the driveway, I'm gonna say your dad was not famous with the Saints.
Wow, that hurts. Just because I ain't got a muffler, I get
Just
it.
saying. Just saying.
By the way, that 2013 Traverse, you'd be jealous, all right? You'd be lucky.
I am jealous. I'm jealous of being
Gina?
homeless.
I'm gonna go with.
What you got, Gina?
I don't think you had good enough credit at 21 to buy a house.
Oh,
I just
Still
don't. I don't
doesn't.
believe it.
still does.
No, he does now because he dates up. Sorry.
I only date girls that make $300 million a year.
That's not the number, but you're close. Yeah, well, all right. You can't participate, right?
Can I say one of the truths?
Go for it.
Our dad did play for the New Orleans Saints.
What?
Yeah, 100%.
I believe that was.
Yeah, look at me. You can
feasible.
tell, like, I've got pedigree in me, dude. I just
Okay,
don't.
but our dad
as
was
an
actually special teams running back.
Yeah.
And
So,
just because somebody plays for professional teams doesn't mean that they're rich and famous.
Yeah.
Like there's
That is true.
There's like 50 something football players on a team.
That's true.
Or that they made it the whole season. So
Or
Yeah,
that
so
too.
actually, our dad ended up being allergic to the AstroTurf.
So
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
that-
so what's the lie?
I didn't buy a house. Yeah, I really did have a fire truck. My
You
dad
had a
really,
fire truck?
I
had
did
a
know.
fire
I knew
truck.
that. No, that
1950
wasn't fair. I didn't know
It used to be
that.
one of my
the
pickup
heck?
lines, actually. Like, I got a fire truck. You want to ride?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the things that have been in our backyard.
All right, you guys ready for mine?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
I have 5 siblings.
Oh, that.
Number 2. Well, there's 5 of us all together.
Oh, okay.
So 5 of us all together,
all right.
4 siblings. Second one is I at one point was training to be a professional power lifter. Third is I graduated with Owens with a degree that I do not use.
When you say power lifter, do you mean power eater?
Power
No, I had a
lifter.
similar joke. I was about to ask you if by lifting you meant burritos.
Stop it. Stop it. Be
He's like,
nice.
powerlifting super burritos.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, I guess the word power in that is very subjective.
He
and
picked up the biggest dumbbell. So
Yeah.
you stop it right now.
Don't call Danielle names.
What do you think, Corey?
I'm gonna go with
We're going to have to learn the equipment for you, too.
the powerlifting thing is true. I believe you don't use your Owens degree, but you are like an only child, except for your brother Jeff, who's not biological.
Okay. Jenna, what you got?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same one because you've said it before.
I'm going to say the crumb snatchers.
you can't
You're
lie
one
about
snatcher.
something you've disclosed on air.
Yeah, all right.
Somebody else don't know how to play the game.
I weigh 130 pounds. Yes, see? Yeah, I can't lie. Yes, in space.
space.
Thank you, K-Lynn. Thank
They
you.
do say the camera adds 10 pounds.
Stop,
but
Corey.
How many cameras are on you?
Hey.
First of all, the camera adds 200 pounds. Thank you very much.
It does. I agree.
Then explain the other 450.
Oh, stop.
I'm really sitting on 4 chairs. It's a bench.
Hey, we got
Nick's
people
got a park-
listening in
park bench.
from Mississippi on the show today. Who
Hey,
else we got?
Mississippi.
We got so many comments. What's up from camp? I thought there was another one from
Hi,
somewhere.
campers.
I think that's it.
Gonna put my name on a list next year.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
there's like 180
happening.
people in front of you.
That's fine. That's exactly what I need because I ain't
It's
ready.
gonna be about 10 years before you can get in, Corey.
done and done. I'm not ready to join the camping world. I need to get excited for them closer, and so the closer it gets, the more exciting I can get and stuff. You know.
So
You don't
at
have
the
to put
beginning,
me on a list.
at
I'm
the
not.
beginning of each show, I'm going to do Big Nick's big tip for the day. If you're pregnant, listen very carefully. This is very important to all you ladies who are bearing a child right now. I want to give you knowledge so that way you don't make the mistake. All you new mothers, maybe your second time, third time mother, I want you to know facts because you can hurt the child.
All right.
And we don't want to see anything like that.
Don't go on a slip and slide when you're pregnant.
That's true. That's one. That's a good one.
That's
Good
how you
one.
got pregnant. To
But
begin
listen,
with.
this is real. I did my research. Listen, if you are pregnant right now carrying a baby or twins or more than that,
future baby mamas, listen up.
stop, Corey. If you're pregnant, don't swallow bubble gum. I didn't realize this.
Bubble gum. That's
Yeah.
where we're going.
It can get stuck in the baby's hair. It can get stuck in.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm leaving.
What?
You're done.
I Googled this. It's a
You're done.
I'm going home.
fun
was
fact.
so serious.
No, it's a health fact. If you're pregnant, don't swallow the bubble gum because it could get stuck in the baby's hair.
That's science.
God.
Science.
Is that the same thing as
Okay.
don't have sex so the baby forehead doesn't get poked?
Yeah, that.
I just had a flashback for some reason. I just had a
Did like
flashback.
totally space out for a
Yeah, I
second.
was like,
What are you doing, Mom?
Is that why you're such a good dancer?
hey, hey,
You're just dodging it all the time.
hey.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God.
So I have an embarrassing thing to share with you guys.
Yes.
So I happen to, for once, clean the the bookshelf in my house.
Oh.
No, like it's a cabinet. It was my grandmother's.
yeah.
So before I used to just shove stuff in there and be
Oh,
done with
that bookshelf.
it. Yeah, that bookshelf.
I thought. Okay.
Oh, you thought the one like
I thought
on
you were
the
talking
wall?
about the built-in bookshelf
no,
that hasn't
that
been
one.
touched in.
No,
80
not that
years.
one. No.
Okay.
Okay.
You find
It's
something?
our grandmother's bookshelf, okay? So I'm going to show you what I found, and I think I am the reason why
Oh, no.
this company went out of business.
What is that?
Blockbuster.
Oh,
Mail.
That's where you
been a
could rent them.
long
That's where you could
time.
rent them.
Yeah.
You could rent Blockbuster online. And I found this. This is actually the disc for what movie is this?
Don't tell us.
Oh.
Oh, I can tell you. It's not bad.
What is it?
Why'd you have to read first, though? I'm concerned.
Because I can't see.
Oh, okay.
It's Psych, the complete 4th season, disc 4.
What? Wait, Psych?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
show.
Oh, the show
Psych.
that came on USA.
What?
You were the person
For
that
all
watched
you
Yes.
new, hold that
I
up. Hold that
loved
up.
it. Huh?
Can we hold that up? That disc? Can you take the disc out?
Oh yeah.
Boys and girls, if you're under the age of what?
30.
30. We're going to show you something antique. This is a sleeve. This is not a CD. This is actually a DVD.
So funny. And they're coming now. Blockbuster's gonna be knocking on your door trying to reach.
Yeah.
And be like,
I
Blockbuster.
I sent Corey a text. I was like, I should probably clean this.
That's
cabinet out a little
crazy.
more.
Wow.
I said, I'm the one that probably put them out of business.
Speaking of that, I still owe Columbia House. Remember that?
Who don't own
everybody
Columbia
does.
House?
It was buy 4 discs within 2 years, and you got like
Dumbest-
66 discs.
dumbest business model.
Oh, yeah.
It made no
ever.
sense.
12
No.
CDs for
Send me,
99
yeah.
cents.
Send
gonna-
us 99 cents. We'll send you 12 CDs.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go with the dumbest business model being Red Lobster's endless shrimp. It's so bad it literally put them out of business.
Are they closed now?
No, they're still,
yet?
yeah,
I mean,
was saying this weekend.
let's be real. There
go.
was probably a series of bad business decisions leading
True.
up to that.
Like,
That
yeah.
one bad business decision in a restaurant that's been around for what 50 years.
Right.
That didn't put them out of business.
Right.
True.
They're just trying to blame the fat people.
No, I'm pretty sure the fat people they rose up and took care of it.
No, Old Country Buffet.
You can't tell people
I mean, that's
from Wisconsin that they can eat endless shrimp and expect to still be in business tomorrow.
K-Lynn, I think the difference between the endless shrimp and the Old Country Buffet is that endless shrimp, Red Lobster's good,
Yeah, that's
decent, and Old
Yeah.
Country Buffet is really not.
true. It's not.
Hey.
Well, maybe
I
Ryan's.
loved Old Country Buffet. Rita? I loved
yeah.
Rita.
Yeah, Ryan's.
Speaking of Rita, we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card right now. 419-280-2514. It's a $25 gift card to Natalie's Love at
Can you
First
repeat that
Bite.
number real quick?
No, put your phone down. 419-280-2514. You're going to have to answer a question. We're not just giving it away. You get a $25 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite. Call in. We're going to ask you a question. If you win, you get a $25 gift card. 419-280-2514. We're going to ask you about a past show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to make it a little difficult.
Corey can't even answer that unless
It's
he's
a
right
little
here.
difficult.
I really
you can win
can't.
it.
I'm like, I can't answer.
And we're on a delay, so they're not going to call in right away. There's like a 30-second
Oh,
delay.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, well, nobody wants it, I guess.
I'm
Right.
thinking.
Does that mean we get to play for it?
Yeah,
like
I'm
rock,
thinking.
paper, scissors?
We'll split it. We'll split it. Make sure the phone's on. Is it? Oh, just there we go.
Hello? This is Corey.
Hey, it's the Big Nick Energy Show. Who's this?
Brad.
Boo.
Brad?
Oh, hey, Brad. How you doing, buddy?
Brad?
Oh, what's going on? Yeah.
All right, Brad, you have a chance to win a $25 gift card.
Don't ask a question from
Listen.
the show where he was here.
No, listen.
Okay.
You have to tell us 3 different guests that we have had on the show besides yourself and besides anyone who's on the show right now. Name 3
Have we
people,
even had
3
three
guests
other people?
Yeah.
who's been on the show.
Can't
Hold
be on the show.
Shh.
Can't be
Right,
from
but it
camp.
can't be anyone here.
Can't be anyone
You
here.
got to name 3 people, Brad. You're going to have a chance to win this $25 gift card. All right, Brad, what do you got? You got
Dustin.
wait, start again?
Dustin.
All right, that's 1.
Jeff. Your brother.
Jeff is 2.
Cheryl.
Cheryl, you're a winner, Brad.
All right.
You just won a $25 gift card to Natalie's Love at First Bite, who now has funnel cakes on her food truck. Oh my God, this one's for you. I'm going to put your name on it right now.
Buy me a funnel cake.
Yeah. I'm-
Right.
I'm
Brad,
gonna
we're
be one of
coming.
the
You're going to have to
The
buy
funnel
us
cakes
all
are good.
funnel cakes.
You've had them already from there?
Yeah, I had Cheryl and I had one Saturday morning.
I don't think we
Saturday
trust
morning.
Brad's palate. Though.
Boom.
I'm pretty
Brad,
sure Brad
this one's
has.
yours.
Brad.
Just because Brad's skinny don't mean Brad can't
Brad
eat.
has
Brad-
Brad
but
can eat.
Brad has
people-
garbage palate. Though.
Hold on. Brad
He
can
eats everything.
out eat all of us
Right.
in one sitting.
But that's
Out eat and taste are 2 different things.
right, right.
That's true.
Hey Nick.
Yeah.
Hey Nick.
Yo.
How was that steak?
He did make some good steak.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. I know.
He gave me a bite of it, and I ended up eating the whole damn thing.
I don't know. I've heard
It's
him
pretty
talk
good.
about some foods that were questionable.
Congratulations, Brad. Thanks for tuning in.
We got to get out to the campground.
Hey, Brad, where are you at listening to the show right now?
I'm at home.
You're at home. What are you listening to us on? You listening to it on
yeah.
Facebook or on YouTube?
No, YouTube on the TV.
Nice, brother. We appreciate you being a fan of the show and also being on the show. You're a winner, $25 gift card.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks, brother.
Toodles.
Boom. We got another one, but we're not going to give it away today. We're going to do one every 2 weeks.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
You must wait.
2 weeks from today, I'm going to be at home listening. so I
Stop,
can
Gina.
call
You
it.
can't win it.
She gonna call off sick.
Why?
Listen, should we do a thing where you can't win like
No.
more than once in
No.
like a 30-day time?
Why would we
Well,
do that?
How many
I-
viewers do you think you have?
I was gonna say exactly. We
Got
only
like
got
6.
30 viewers, so
At
But
least
that's
5.
what you see now. Well, yeah, live is a little bit difficult.
So no, you can win as long as you answer. No, because you got to answer the questions. So
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
well, maybe you can win one time a month.
That's fine. Someone said, Christina said her funnel cake is awesome. Had one Saturday.
Okay.
I can't take that to heart though right now. I got to taste it for myself.
oh, absolutely.
Because we all go to camp with Natalie, so maybe people are just being nice. I'm not going to be nice.
Yeah, but why would they say anything? Like I could see like
because you're
not-
being nice. Because that's who
Yeah,
we,
but,
who
but
we
they
live with
don't
her.
have to
'Cause she's
say
paying.
anything at all. It's
That's
not
true.
like we
That's
called
true.
her like, "Hey, Christina, how is
That's true.
the funnel
you could
cake?"
Just kept quiet on
She
there.
could have just said nothing.
That's true.
But she
But
volunteered that.
When I try them, I think she might be hopefully at Lowe's tomorrow. I'm gonna maybe try it. I'll get back. I'll let you guys know.
Lowe's and Adrian.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all enjoy
Yeah.
that. I'm not allowed there.
How do we
Still
know
banned?
that she didn't like bribe people and say, "Hey, look, if you give
That's
me
what I'm
a good
saying.
review
That's what
on
I'm
the funnel
saying.
cake,
But
I'll
you
give
guys know
$2
me.
off."
You guys know me. I'll be real. I'll be real.
Having Natalie's other food, I can let you know that
You know what? You're right.
the odds are in her favor that the
Because
funnel cake is
everything she
fire.
makes is amazing.
Yes.
It's hard when I go to the food truck because I want everything.
Yeah.
I want everything. I can't afford everything. Chicken nuggets are good.
Well, you could probably afford more if you didn't get 2 Big Nick burgers every time you walk.
I don't
in.
get 2 Big
Just
Nicks no
saying.
more. Just
No?
one. No,
He
just
gets
one and
3.
fries.
Really? Just one?
Just
Yeah.
3.
Why the cutback?
3.
He gets 3.
Because before I just get to two burgers.
Uh-huh.
But then I realized that's way too much. I just need one.
Oh, what was the wake up call?
Just one. Just one and fries. I'm good.
laying in bed wishing
Because she
could
got the
get
new
a
fries.
stomach pump.
Because the old fries I wasn't a fan of, but she got the new fries.
Yeah, she's got.
And I
like,
love the fries, so now I got a burger and fries instead of just 2 burgers.
Got it.
Are her fries crinkle cut now? Or?
Nope, they're just a straight
Straight
almost
fry?
like McDonald's.
Okay, like shoestring.
Simple. Yeah, shoestring fries. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I love them. Love them.
Nice.
Speaking of things I love, Corey, what do you got for us today?
Well, I was not here last week, so I didn't get an opportunity to talk about it.
Yeah, we know.
But Ted Fest happened, and it was awesome.
I thought it was Ted's bed.
No. Well, that's a different story.
Ted's bed.
But no, Ted
It was
Fest.
Ted's bed.
We're celebrating
yeah.
Ted's
Looks
bed.
like you. I don't know. I thought Corey was in
So-
Ted's bed.
Ted Fest, which is a festival that Pandora, Ohio puts on once a year, honoring the service of one of their residents.
Key
Literally,
residents.
he's just a guy that lives
Iconic is how you say it.
But they had a concert. I hosted the concert. Noisy Neighbors.
Oh, nice.
Crushed it.
It looks all the pictures. It looks like you had a great time. Corey.
Not only did I have a great time, man. Friday night was the car show. I'm a huge car
you
guy.
love cars.
Love cars. 205 classic and hot rod
That's
cars.
a lot of
came out.
cars.
Yes.
How big was this Ted's Fest?
It's massive. It's not a small event, man. It's pretty big.
You think
Probably about-
205? That's at least 200 people right there.
Yeah. And
Not even counting the people who were coming to the show.
And on Saturday,
Oh, that was Friday?
that was Friday.
Oh, Jesus.
Saturday,
Yeah.
the golf carts beat the cars because there were 215 golf carts that invaded Putnam County.
It's almost more than we have a camp.
all for the poker run. Which
That's crazy.
We raised a lot of money. We did a lot of good. Had a great time. Amazing food.
Looks like you had a great time.
Yeah.
The
I
pictures,
saw the
pictures look great.
It looked fun.
Huge thank you to everybody for volunteering and coming out and supporting. It's free also, by the way, if you guys want to come next year.
Okay.
Bring it on, bring it down. We'll have a great time.
I had
Maybe we'll bring the
forgotten
whole
about
show.
it. Yeah, I had forgotten about it, and then I saw your pictures, and I was like genuinely sad. Like all of a sudden, like I knew what Ted Fest was. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot about Ted Fest this weekend, and I'm like,
You're like the one thing
What just
that I-
happened?
Yeah.
She was like,
The thing
"Was
I've
I
never
going?"
heard of. I can't believe I missed it.
I had a wedding, so
Yeah, it's all good. Life happens. I get it. Noisy Neighbors played until about midnight.
they're great.
We had
They are
I've heard them before. They're
fantastic.
great.
we had fireworks.
Noisy to the neighbors, but
Nice.
they're good.
Yeah, they're good. We had fireworks.
Good.
A really good fireworks display.
That's
and
great.
So
I love
it's
little small town
yeah,
vibes.
it's not a small event. We had about 600 people in all at the
Jesus.
Saturday
That's a
venue. and
lot.
stuff. Yeah, the entire town only has about that many people.
Do they have
too,
good food
so-
trucks?
Oh gosh, yes, so
Yeah.
good. Most
did
of
you
them
get to
are
eat?
like local from like the Findlay area.
Okay.
But amazing. I had so full disclosure, and I don't really talk bad about people.
Okay.
But
But this lady had a food truck and she was like, oh, like I got tacos, like street tacos. And I'm really picky about my tacos.
I feel you on that.
And
You
I
can't
was-
tell by looking at you, but he's picky about food.
Yeah, I'm actually very picky about my food.
I'm
He
saying
just
what?
eats a lot of what he likes.
Hey, let him talk, Gina.
I mean, that was
that
that
was-
was actually the nicest thing she's ever said. like,
I'm over here like, that's what I got buzzed for? Have you heard? I said he had Hershey Kiss nipples. That's what I'm getting buzzed for?
yeah. Oh God. Oh. I don't ever want to think about your nipples.
I want a Hershey Kiss now.
Like my eyes are starting to bleed, just like trying to get you out of. I need to talk anyway.
Babe, can you get us some Hershey Kisses?
Yes. But they had a corn tortilla shell.
Yeah.
That they didn't cook. They just served it raw,
Like right out of the package.
right out with like meat. And
You gotta heat it or something.
yeah, meat and like a bunch of stuff on top of it. I took a tiny little nibble off of the shell, realized it wasn't going to be for me, and gave it to Gina, and a hot Gina. And she was just like, oh, you bought this for me? And I was like,
Yes,
yep,
I
you
did,
enjoy,
boo.
baby girl.
Did the truck start with an A?
No.
Okay.
You got to do something with the tortilla. Whether you heat it up, whether you put some oil and fry it up a little, you got to do something to it.
Yeah.
You can't take it right out of the bag.
I want to know, how long was the line for that truck?
To be fair, there was no line at that truck.
Okay,
There was
so
a line
that
at
That should have been your.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's your first clue. I want to go. I don't want to go to the one with the longest line, but you got to have some kind of line.
But see,
'cause
I'm
people-
impatient though. I'm impatient. If I saw a long line, I'm not getting in that line if I saw a truck next to it.
And
Okay,
that's
but there's
kinda-
a reason it was empty.
Yeah, but I'm not waiting an hour in line, K-Lynn.
I'm with Nick on this one because you got to remember, I'm actually working. I'm performing.
You gotta get something quick now. Like,
I
you
had
gotta
to be
eat now.
right then.
Boom.
and
So if
start.
you're
boom.
working there, you run up to the back of the food truck.
Right.
You say, "Hey, I'm working. Can you put this in, and I'll be back to get it."
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, like I'm not at that level of celebrity where I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, give me special."
I'm not a
treatment.
celebrity at all, and I would
just-
totally just lie and do that.
That's not.
According to
that's
Gina, you go from behind and you ask him to put it in.
not- yeah, I've
That's what
never.
Exactly. You go up behind and you say, "Hey, can you put this in?"
Can you
for
put
me?"
this in, please?
That's exactly how
weird.
you do it.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Way to make it weird, Nick.
Too far.
Right.
Other than that, I had. Oh,
Babe, I was kidding.
oh my God.
Corey's
I
nipples.
was kidding.
What's up, Danielle?
She actually brought us Hershey Kisses.
How you been, baby
Get
girl?
out of here.
Gina, Danielle brought you water.
Oh, thank you, Danielle. She's the best.
Go
Thank you for the
vacuum or do
shirt.
something a woman does. Jesus.
I'm about to whip these Corey's nipples at your face in a
I'm the
minute.
good one. Will you please be nice to me?
Yeah, look at his shirt.
Yeah.
He's a dad.
Yeah,
Dad.
dude. Speaking of dad, hey Scarlett.
Hey, Scarlett.
Scarlett, look at your dad's
is a-
Hershey
Hey, Scarlett, if you're
nipples.
listening, this is for you.
Put these on, Corey.
I'm still trying to get that child to say my
Don't.
name.
Stop it.
That's what they
Stop
look
it.
like.
We're going to get banned. Stop.
That's what they look like right there.
This is how people get canceled.
Stop it, Corey. Stop it. Stop it.
Those are Corey's nipples with pasties on them.
Pasties.
I had the only other thing I really have is that this weekend
Deal. Yeah.
I had Scarlett all to myself all weekend because Hot Gina was at a
Poor
bachelorette
baby.
Nice.
party, and so
it's just you two kicking it.
literally me just her and me kicking it.
Nice.
He was like, "Hey, you want a drink? Chug, 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 chug."
It's pour.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, but
Okay,
very first
actually, he
sip
did
of
send me a
alcohol.
picture of her looking out the window, standing on a case of beer.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
see?
Yeah.
That's my girl.
Scarlett will seriously, without a doubt,
Yeah.
or exaggeration,
Yeah.
Scarlett will get out of her crib like when she gets up in the morning, walk out to like where we keep the alcohol, grab a White Claw, go sit on the stairs, sit the White Claw next to her, crap open a book, like she's just like
her
this
morning
is-
coffee.
This is my morning routine. Yeah, she
The White
loves-
Claw is closed. It is
Yeah,
not open.
yeah, it's-
She is so funny. Like when she meets you, she'll shake your hand and
Yeah.
say, "Nice to meet you."
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang.
But yet she won't say my name.
No, well, she's
Just rude.
What's your birth name?
we don't know you
Kimisha.
like that.
What is it?
What are we doing?
My birth name is Kimisha.
Kamisha?
Yep, it's my parents' names
Kamisha.
together.
Yeah.
Why are we doing K-Lynn? Why are we doing Kamisha?
Because people butcher my name. Like I get
I
Kamisha,
feel-
Komisha, Kayamisha.
Kamisha, I think that you should
So it's
not
Kai
give
Misha?
them a shortcut and make them.
So
Oh, no,
Kai,
no.
right?
Some people
Kai,
like-
Kai Misha? Kai Misha?
I've been called
Kim.
Kayamisha.
Like, my dad's name is Kim.
Yeah,
Kamisha.
Kim.
And
So
Kim
Kimisha.
is
Yeah, Kim.
just
Okay.
Kim.
Kim Isha.
Yeah.
That is not
Kamisha.
difficult.
It's not. It's phonetic, but because I'm black, they make it ethnic.
That's how I get with Nick.
You
yeah,
know,
they see
I'm-
my name and they're like, yeah, he's ethnic.
Yeah, they're just
ethnic.
like, oh, your name's Nick. You look like a suspect.
Nico.
hey,
Nicolas.
hey.
Yeah. So I mean, but like I don't even want her to say Kamisha. I
Kamisha.
said Aunt Misha.
I like Kamisha.
She'll sit there and she will
Kamisha?
say hi, bye. She will say Elliot,
Yeah,
which
Elliot.
is her best friend's name.
Off of ET.
And I'm talking to her on FaceTime, and Corey's like, say hi, say Elliot, say Aunt Misha.
Yeah.
Not.
She busts out laughing.
So she knows. She knows what she's doing.
Speaking of Elliot, I watched ET last night by myself.
Does it hold up?
Still terrifying.
Really?
Terrifying?
Yeah. Still terrifying.
Remembers this? I cried at the end of
At the
ET.
end, so it's the first 3 quarters is terrifying because you got this little alien thing. But when he said bye to Elliot, and I'll be right here, I lost it.
See, I cried at
Lost
the end of ET.
I cried at ET too. I'm just trying to figure
By
out
myself
how it's
yesterday,
terrifying.
swear to God, I had tears in my eyes.
I guess I haven't seen ET since it came out.
82,
So
83.
I'm just saying, like, I don't remember enough of it to feel emotions, but I'm
Because
sure
you're a kid at that point, you know what I mean?
I probably get like some emotions and stuff.
Your
but
heart has grown since then.
it's
Literally,
enlarged, according to my doctor.
Right.
Just think about it. How old were we when we first watched ET? You know what I'm saying?
What year did it come out?
83?
1983, so I would have been
Old enough.
20. Never mind, I'm doing this. Go.
Is it old enough?
6. Nice
Damn
try,
it.
Nick. Nice
Wait,
try. That was really
6?
good. I was 6.
So, how old were you, Corey?
He was about 6.
29. We just went with this.
You about 6?
No, I was not 6. I was,
So 6 is
yeah. But regardless of however I was.
47, 48.
What?
You're 47, 48,
Oh, okay. If that's what you want to go with.
49.
All right. Hut.
You said you were a kid when you watched ET.
He was
came out in
definitely old
83.
enough that K-Lynn said he would probably remember or could remember. So he wasn't like 3 or under.
Okay.
He was over 3.
He could have a photographic memory.
He doesn't. I know him. You
Kaylin,
forgot.
Kaylin, who's older out of you two?
I am not allowed to say.
What?
I told you he plays this stupid game.
I'm going 40, 47, 49-ish.
He won't tell you anyway.
Well, the hard thing is, black don't crack, so you would never know.
And sexy stay. So,
I don't know
that's
about
just
that.
me. That's just me.
Where's that? No.
Would you
I like having her
would you
here.
take that Coming to America off
Okay.
of Tubi
What?
squirrel pelt off?
I'm a prince.
You couldn't even sing a Prince song.
Prince Nicholas.
Prince Ali, fabulously,
Wow.
Where did you get the squirrel
Don't worry
pellet?
about it. You want to be mean to me?
It's a raccoon.
He's
Authentic.
Raccoon.
Where do you buy authentic furs from? Obviously.
How
That's
dare
rabbit, isn't
you?
it?
Does that have ears?
That's
Rabbit.
rabbit, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's
That's what I
authentic.
thought.
How
It has
dare you
ears.
talk
No ears.
to the prairie Viking like that?
Oh, that's the bottom. Okay.
Prairie Viking or not, at the end of the day, I'm still the king.
I got it from a restaurant. They have a little store in the front.
they sell
Cracker Barrel.
rabbit.
Cracker Barrel.
Basically, it's like Cracker Barrel bought it with a little coffee cup.
You just bought a pellet.
Does that?
Best $15 I bought. Wore it at camp when I got back that day. Everyone loved it. Everyone
They
loved
love
it.
taking pictures of you because you look crazy.
Oh, someone said didn't cry during the premiere of ET, but I do cry now. I get you, Kelly. I get that. I'm just saying.
I think I need to watch E.T. again.
Yeah.
You
what,
do.
What are some other movies that will make you cry if you watch them?
Oh my gosh, 7 Pounds with Will Smith is the worst, best movie ever.
The worst, best
Have you
movie.
ever
Girl.
seen it?
I think I've seen it.
I
don't
was like-
remember
You
it,
would know.
though.
That you would, because I could only
Yeah.
watch. I own it. You could only watch it. I could only watch it one time because I was in like fetal position, sobbing. I mean, you guys, it was. You would have thought someone in my family just died.
What's
the
a
way-
movie right now? We're talking about what's a movie you would watch right now, old school movie that would make you definitely
You watched
cry.
it?
Not only did I watch it, I watched it literally with Will Smith and LeBron James because I went to the premiere in Cleveland and Will Smith was there, and so
Really?
I mean, I'd be sobbing just.
Yeah.
I love Will Smith.
and
so
but like I was used
Did
to
he
like
hit
the no,
smack the crap out of him.
but I was used to the like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Will Smith,
Yeah.
Funny
the,
Will.
summertime funny Will Smith,
Yeah.
and so this going into
such
this movie
a gut punch.
Yes.
with such like giggly expectations, and it is so opposite and
It's deep.
so good.
Throws you on an emotional roller coaster.
Oh
Yeah,
I
someone said
cried
The
like a
Notebook.
punk.
Someone
Yeah,
said
it
Pursuit
was-
of Happiness, which is
That's
also
another Will
Yeah.
Smith
Will
movie that
Smith
will
movie.
make you cry.
Yeah.
And that one episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he's talking about his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 Will Smith things that will send me straight over the crying edge.
Also, another person said cried with ET, but I didn't cry when watching the Titanic.
I laughed because
there was still room on the raft.
And one time, and there was a part where like when the boat, before the boat breaks in half and it goes up and somebody falls and it goes, yes, that part. I see, he knows.
Wait, what part?
Right off the propeller, like somebody falls and it goes tink off the propeller.
That was hilarious.
And I was in the theater watching it, and
You saw that
immediately
part?
when it happened, I lose it, and I'm cracking up laughing, and I'm with friends, and they're looking at me like I'm crazy. I love that
Same.
you knew
They didn't hear
that.
100%.
And that's the part you
I heard
seen.
it too.
When I cried during Titanic,
Yeah.
swear to God, I was with my high school girlfriend. Her name was Nicole. No, but she looks over and like tears are coming out of my eyes, and I had just yawned, and so it was just like my eyes were watering, and she's like, "Are you crying?"
Oh,
and
made
I was
her
like,
cry.
"No." Yeah, baby girl, it kind of got to me and
I
stuff.
can't.
Someone said Thornbird. Someone said Stepmom. Steel Magnolias.
Steel
51st
Magnolias, yeah.
51st Dates.
Beaches.
Beaches. Oh, I was
Beaches,
gonna say
yes.
Beaches
Beaches
is
is a really good one.
I named one of my kids after one of the characters in Beaches.
That's one of my
actually,
favorite
so.
movies is Beaches.
Nicholas Sparks movies does that to me.
I don't watch them because I anymore. I don't watch movies. I'm a weirdo. Like I don't watch movies that will make me cry. I don't on purpose. I don't watch movies that are scary. Like I'm almost strictly comedy movies.
I can't do scary
or
now.
drama.
Nope.
Like
I can't even really do suspense anymore at this
yeah,
point.
I guess. Oh my gosh, I remember I was in the theater.
Anxiety,
for,
Corey?
What's the movies where they know they're about to die? Final Destination.
Oh, yeah.
The first Final Destination, I was in the theater and we're watching, and like we got about halfway through, I had to get up and leave. The anxiety was so
Really?
bad. I was like, I can't do this.
I
Like,
was
I
there
gotta
for it.
go. I can't watch this. It was too much.
As an
for me.
adult, I got too much anxiety.
I was like, kill another one of them
suspense.
kids.
Stop it, Corey.
Get on
What?
another plane.
First of all,
you need to go down.
they
Stop
weren't- when it came, well, I don't. We guess we don't know how old you are, but when it came out, we weren't far. I wasn't far off from the age of the people dying.
Still.
So
Yeah. It don't matter. I like
Right now, we're
crime
talking about
shows.
movies that
I do too,
still
crime
make you
dramas.
cry. Come on, guys. We're
Oh my
getting a
gosh,
lot of
the
women.
Fox and the Hound.
We're
will
getting
make
a lot
me
of
cry
women-
every trip. Have you ever seen the Fox and the Hound?
I will cry at
We
the
want some
Lion King,
guys.
though.
Guys,
That's my
what-
favorite movie.
Don't be afraid to cry, guys.
Yeah.
The Fox and the Hound was the best.
Toy
Mask?
Story every time.
Oh yeah, Toy Story for sure.
Toy Story 3 when they're in the incinerator and like going down and like the bear like
You hear that crying
he like
in his
runs
voice
away.
now?
Yeah, like that gets me
Every time.
Mask, the movie Mask with Cher, not the Jim Carrey version.
Oh, yeah,
the old
that-
one
yeah.
with the
Rocky
elephant
Yes.
boy guy.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Rocky,
found
yes.
that in the
Rusty.
With the Blockbuster
videotapes.
envelope.
No. It was actually in a brown videotape case.
Oh my goodness! In the
Hey,
same place.
That's mine.
In the
It's upstairs.
in
All
the
right, I'm
cabinet.
gonna-
His name was Rusty in that movie. Great movie.
Rocky.
No, it was Rocky.
Rocky
Okay,
Dennis.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Good, great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Great
remember
movie.
I told my mom that was my favorite movie.
Yeah?
And my mom was like, okay. So she got me the movie for, I think, well, obviously Christmas because I don't celebrate my birthday. But when she got it for me for Christmas,
Yeah.
it was Mask with Jim Carrey.
Oh, the wrong one.
I remember opening it.
Did
and
you cry, though?
I remember being so disappointed, but like smiling and just being like, thank you. Because
tried.
I didn't want to like hurt her
Be rude.
feelings and stuff. You know what I mean? So I was just like,
It's not a
"Thank you."
movie, but the show This Is Us.
Oh my god!
I refused to watch it when I
That
saw
show.
everybody
Oh
crying.
my god, it
Yes.
kills me because I can so relate. Because for everyone listening, I was adopted by my grandparents, so I know the adopted feeling, and I know losing your dad at a young age feeling. So I can relate. Every show bawling.
Oh, thank you. I can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
There have been episodes of that show where I physically could not watch.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like I'd have to be as the mom declined in her mental state. So a lot of people don't actually know my mom actually had dementia for a
Very-
far,
So you can relate,
far
Corey.
longer than any human being should ever have dementia.
Right.
And so when seeing Mandy Moore, who I used to date back like early 2000s, going through that
When he was 29.
and with the memories of my mom and stuff, every single
Yeah.
time I
Yeah.
just lost it.
They make you relate to your own life.
It took me almost 4 weeks to watch one episode.
It's tough.
Yeah,
it's
it's
tough.
hard.
You have to be in a when something's gonna drain you like that. You have to be really high. Like it has to be a really high mental state, and then you can watch it and let it bring you down to normal levels.
Yep.
But if you're already like at a normal level, it will suck the life out of you.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
you just want to be at that level. You be like, you know what? I'm about to watch this and just cry my eyes.
See, I
Sometimes you
never
need it.
feel like that
Yeah.
though.
Alex said Onward, Disney movie. Someone said the movie Wonder, great movie. Also,
Wonder is good. I
said
forgot for a
Tom would
minute.
cry with any movies with spiders in it.
Okay, well, that's a fear.
We got Armageddon. We got Bambi. When Bambi lost its mom. Oh, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to get your buttons together.
I got fat fingers.
You
I'm
need a
sorry.
label?
All right.
Every Disney movie starts with a death. So
Yeah.
like they're all sad. Like I mean, by design.
I hear Up is really sad. I've never seen Up.
Is that the one that's
the
like
beginning
really
of
old
Up
man.
is horrible. It is
Wait, not good?
horrible.
Or
I know
horrible
it's horrible,
making you
like
cry?
sad, like making
Really?
you. Yeah, it's like a montage of.
Don't
when-
ruin it because I want to watch it. I don't think I've ever
Yeah,
seen it.
it's been out for like 15 years. Too late.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What
I'm
the
gonna
heck?
need you to.
It's old.
Catch up.
I'm
So
pretty sure it's older
like
than that.
it shows him meeting his future wife when they're kids,
Yeah.
and then it shows like this montage of them growing old together, and then she dies
Oh.
before they could ever
Yeah.
like
Before it
fulfill
even
their
says
dreams.
directed by.
Yes,
Really?
it's the
Yeah.
very beginning.
And this is a kids movie?
Yeah.
And
And
Disney is pretty dark.
oh, it
when
is
You think about it.
very dark, but you know it's based off of Grimm's fairy tales, which are very, very dark.
Oh.
So,
Someone
like-
said Coco. Onward, a Disney movie. Someone said Coco.
Onward is pretty.
5 Feet Apart. Isn't that another Will Smith movie? 5 Feet Apart?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard
No?
of that.
Maybe not.
Okay, my son said Inside Out too.
Oh yes.
Wait, is that the new one that makes you
both
cry?
of the Inside Out.
Inside
movies.
Out.
Inside Out 1, I was in theaters bawling. So the point that
With
like
a basketball,
He
like
is
shooting
way
hoops?
too
Definitely
excited
not.
about this.
Bowling
you're
with a
crying.
W.
Inside Out is my favorite movie, like
Okay.
without a doubt. But my oldest at that time looks
Yeah.
over me and they're just like, "Are you okay, Dad?" And I'm like, "I'll be all right." Like that's the first time they really even see me cry, and like
It wasn't the birth of the children. It was that movie. that
I
made you
mean,
cry.
nah, screw them kids, man.
I feel like as an adult, Inside Out was much more emotional because we can the kids that are in the moment don't quite get it.
They don't get it.
But when you become an adult and you look back and you remember feeling like that, and it's such a great explanation of feelings.
So the kids aren't feeling it. They're just watching a good movie. But as
Yeah, 'cause
parents,
they
you're
don't
like,
get it.
damn, I see what you did here.
yeah.
the spot in Inside Out that got me.
I'm going to watch it.
I
When
haven't seen it.
Is
when I-
Inside
I haven't
Out
seen
2
two.
just came out? Was that recent?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
that was
I'll have
recent.
to check that out.
That was excellent.
Oh, it's still in theaters.
In Inside Out 1.
Yeah.
So first off, I used to collect purple elephants. So in Inside Out 1,
Your ex?
Gosh,
when
Bing bong.
Bing Bong,
Bing bong.
yeah.
Yeah,
terrible.
Chris over there.
Hug him, please.
That was the part where I
Gina,
was.
hug him.
No, I don't
Hold
make him
him,
cry
please.
harder.
No, don't touch me.
That'll
Hold
make him
him,
cry.
please.
No,
He's
that's-
so crying. He's really crying.
Yes, no, it is. It's an extremely emotional part of the movie, and it also. I think that's when most people lost it.
Yeah.
Straight to the moon, Riley.
Yeah,
But there's a lot of like, if as we're adults now, we look back at some of like the cartoons we watched.
Yeah.
The sexual innuendos.
Oh,
in
yeah.
Some of those cartoons.
It was
I was
bad.
like, they let me watch this.
Yeah.
You know,
It was
but
bad.
even now, like I was just like,
that's why
the
I think
Flintstones?
it's so funny when we have a bunch of people losing their minds over like "Sexy Red" and Cardi B's songs. Like, I remember when everybody was losing their minds over WAP.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, you guys remember what we listened to, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember
Dun, dun,
Uchiwala?
dun,
Like,
dun.
What
holy
about
crap!
Just plain sexual healing.
Yeah, right.
That
But they can go
song.
all the way back, right? So like, but the stuff we listened to was very raunchy.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, I mean, face down, ass up, like that. That was
Sounds
a
like
jam.
Corey on a Friday night.
I remember, again, my mom had dementia for a very long time, but
Yeah.
my mom riding in a car with my mom and sister, and a song came on, and my mom had this thing where she would just repeat things.
She just repeats
She just
whatever.
repeats whatever. But the line she repeated, I'll never forget, was I need an orgasm, because it was in one of my sister's songs that she was playing. I don't remember.
kept
the song.
saying it?
Remember that song?
But she's just like, the song was just like, I need an orgasm. My mom goes, I need an orgasm. And I was like, this is when I die. This is the last day.
This is
Let
the
me out,
moment
Mom.
right here.
This is the moment that it all ends.
You're in the front seat just undoing your seatbelt.
I'm just gonna jump.
Maybe,
Yeah.
It may have been like an Adina Howard song or something
Tuck
like that.
and roll,
Yeah.
tuck and roll.
A Freak Like Me. Good song,
Yeah.
Adina Howard.
Oh, probably was Freak Like Me or something like that.
But yeah, it's maybe been but I don't think it was. I think it was just her album. I don't know if it was her whole song, but who knows? Who knows?
Gina, what do you got for us this week?
I just took my baby,
Yeah.
my middleest kid,
Middleist.
Middleist, that's a new word. I
because
like
I
it.
have my littlest, and now I have my middleest, to Ohio State campus.
OH.
Ohio.
Go Blue.
So she was at Ohio State last year, but it was in Lima. They sent her to a satellite campus, and it's like smaller than Owens. So it's very, very small.
It gets smaller than Owens?
Yes, it's the Ohio State campus in Lima is smaller than Owens. She lived in an apartment right off campus.
Yeah.
She walked there it was like a half a mile. She would walk to class and go back home and lived in this little apartment. And now she moved from her own apartment with people, like she had roommates, but now she's in a dorm, and I'm fine with it.
Is she in Columbus now?
She is in
Oh yeah, you
Columbus.
lost her.
And I'm
She
okay.
for the streets now.
About to be a freak now.
I'm okay.
Adina Howard.
I'm okay with whatever. I trust her. I trust her judgment. She's a great kid. She's got a good head on her shoulders. We were driving up. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. We're driving up to drop her off to take her up to the dorm and move her in. And like we're driving down. It's off campus housing, but it's like literally adjacent. So it's like right off campus.
Yeah.
And we're driving down. It's all these apartments, and people are like tons of people out everywhere because it's move-in weekend. They're everywhere, and they're like it's 11 o'clock in the morning setting up beer pong tables, and I'm like. I'm torn because part of me is like, oh my gosh, my baby's going here, and the other part of me is like, we could move here. Like there were like two very, very conflicted sides. So we moved her in and got her set up, and it worked out really well. And her roommates from Lima are there. She's rooming with one of them. So I'm very excited for her. It's super cool. Nick, we're like an hour in.
I know. I figured I'd give you the show sheet.
Nick literally just handed us the show sheet.
I looked at the printer.
I don't get one of those.
I looked at the printer. Yeah, that's the other side for Gina.
And the show sheet's designed to help us like guide the show.
through the show.
We have 40 minutes left in this show.
Yeah.
Like it's over. That's fine.
But anyway, so that was really fun. We kind of got to hang out and go look around and see where it's at. And she's been sending me pictures. And
Oh, that's fun.
Today
It's
she
fun,
walked
but it's
the
also
campus.
heartbreaking.
I don't feel that. I don't feel
Yeah.
heartbroken. I'm very excited for her next adventure. This is a part of parenting, and I think the biggest problem people have with when their kids move on to that next step is you don't trust the job you did. I think for me, when I look
did
at it,
I
I'm
do
like,
good enough?
Yes, and I am confident in our parenting. Like I know I raised really good kids.
Yeah.
I've been very honest with my kids from the time that they were little.
Too honest.
And they
Way too honest.
They know the ins and outs. You know what I mean? Like they know where I screwed up. I wasn't one of those parents that hid everything from my kids. And I think when you do that, it takes away the curiosity of it. Like their dad is a recovering alcoholic, so they got to see that side. So they get a little bit apprehensive.
Knows what can happen.
Yeah, like they understand
Right.
that things how things can go badly quickly.
Right.
And so, we had to have the talk with her, like, make sure you don't take drinks from strangers, make sure you're covering your drink, make sure that, somebody's always sober.
All the danger stuff.
Yeah, that kind of
Right.
thing. Like, you can't walk. I mean, and also the other part, too, is that you have to remember, I live in the hood. Like, I live on the south side over by South and Broadway. We don't go outside after, like, 11.
Damn, South and Broadway?
Yes.
By McDonald's?
Yes.
Oh,
Honestly,
you
that
scared?
is
You ain't
good.
even over there.
okay. So as bougie as I am,
I'm
it's a
bougie.
misunderstood neighborhood for real.
It really is. I
it's-
love my neighborhood.
I can walk in her neighborhood and feel completely perfectly fine.
But there, I mean, if you go a couple streets over, it can
That's
be
the
a
dirty
little.
South.
little
That's the
sketchy.
dirty
I do
South.
live in the dirty.
It's the dirty South.
Respect
but it's gorgeous, and it's a community. They come together
Very
and,
much
and,
so.
and they
Yeah,
have
take
that
your
the community
rims.
garden right down the street from your house, and a whole bunch
I
of
have
other things, so.
I have more. There's more of a sense. I grew up in Genoa, so a small community, and I have more sense of community in my neighborhood than I did growing up in a small town.
Right.
So that's true, but also my kids know the difference between gunshots and fireworks.
Yeah.
Like that's real. So I'm not super concerned. Like I'm very excited. She's in school. She's going to be a doctor. Like my kid is killing
Good for
it.
her.
She
Love
is
it.
living
For
her
Let's
best
give her a big
life.
hand. Let's give her a big hand.
That's good.
So I'm really excited for her. But
The one
it was,
that made it.
Proud of you, B.
One that made it.
And
Good
then-
job, B.
Credit.
being such a diehard Ohio State fan with nobody in my family having graduated from Ohio State, I feel like we've been working towards this our whole lives.
Yeah, at least you can get one through there.
now we have a reason.
awesome.
Yeah,
So
agree.
Am I allowed to say her name?
yeah.
Bella, that McNugget that gave you that one day. You're welcome. That's how you successful now. That's good.
Oh my gosh,
I'm
really?
Because you gave her a nugget one day.
Yeah, I mean, she wanted a McNugget, so I gave her a McNugget.
My
and I'm
kids
taking
love
credit.
him.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
this is their Uncle Corey.
what's not to love?
My,
I'm
my
Hold on a
son
second.
loves
Hold
him.
on a
I'm not
second.
saying I was the perfect
Go
parent.
back to that shout out one more time.
Hey, Bella, remember that McNugget I gave you? You're welcome. I'm sure it's part of your success.
Don't even try to make sense of that. Yeah.
What the hell?
I gave her food.
You
That
turned off the
fuel-
music trying to make it make sense. And
That
it just
food
I tried.
fueled
I
her
couldn't do
success.
it.
The nugget.
Yeah, good looking on that nugget.
Nuggets.
The one thing, Corey, that's what you got to say to Bella?
It was my only
All right.
real financial contribution to it.
I know you're
so
weird, but am I weird for this?
All right, probably.
Check this out. I'm at a wedding this weekend. Okay?
It doesn't go there.
Got food. I didn't realize this. I got dinner, got a plate full of stuff. And I'm watching Danielle eat, and she's eating a bite of chicken, bite of green beans, bite of steak, bite of chicken. So I had steak, chicken, green beans on my plate. I start with the least favorite thing on the plate, and I eat all that before I move to the next least favorite
That's
thing.
why you're fat.
Well,
and I'm not
thanks.
even trying to be funny.
Thanks.
So
He said appreciate it.
This is real stuff. We were programmed like this when we were growing up because we're all around the same age. I don't care what Corey says. And so we grew up in an era of clean your plate
Right.
and save the best for last. So we now have guilt when we don't clean our plates, and we save the best for last, and so we eat until and we stuff ourselves because we're already full, but we save the best for last. Eat the best thing first. Do it that
I
way.
don't want to finish on a good note.
Because you can
Not a green bean.
then eat your favorite and save like a bite or two to finish with for when
I
you're
can't
done.
go backwards though.
See, I couldn't do that because I eat one thing at a time.
That's what I'm
My
saying.
food-
I
my food
can't change
touch.
flavors.
I mean, this is. I'm just trying to give you some tips.
Is that weird? Am I weird
I'll
for
go
that?
with the mediocre thing.
No, you're not weird. I think that's.
Is that
when
normal?
No, I think that's how we were.
No,
raised.
that's how we were raised. Like I've seen that. Like I'll go with the mediocre thing.
Yeah.
Then the thing I don't like, and then end on a.
Why
good
do-
note.
So listen,
Wait.
it's not that I don't like green beans.
I was
love
about
it.
to
I
ask
love it
that.
all. But obviously, all the stuff on your
was
plate
the
isn't
least
your
favorite on
favorite.
his
If
plate.
you're at a buffet, why do you have anything on your plate that you don't like?
And I love green beans. The way I eat it is the least of the however.
Okay, so the least of what you have.
yes.
Okay.
So I love green beans, but they're not on the same level as a steak. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I obviously don't think you're weird. I think that
Is that normal?
everyone
think
has.
So I'm normal
Yeah.
for once.
Yeah,
Normally
I
I'm
think
weird.
that's normal.
Like Gina said, you were raised to basically clean your plate.
Here's
and
the
feel
thing, though.
guilty
Stop
without-
right there. That was never the case. My grandparents never made me clean the plate
No?
or anything like that. Or you can't get up until you eat everything.
No,
didn't
but
have
you
to?
did.
So it was never. It's nothing
But
like.
you did hear "Save the best for last."
No,
your
not
whole-
even that.
No.
So all
Like,
of this
there's, like,
mass just
songs.
is natural,
This is just me.
not core.
I never made the kids do that neither. Like you got to finish everything before you get up.
But
But
my
it could
parents
be-
did that.
I'd
It
always
could
do
be
like the
something-
okay, you can do one more bite.
You might have went to like a friend's house or something like that, and that's just how they do. Like that's how they probably did. Like your friends did at school.
I just don't
or
like to
something that.
change flavors back and forth. I'd rather go from green bean and then go to another taste and then finish on another taste. Not keep switching it.
I will mix foods. Like I'll take a bite of steak with a little bit of green bean. in
That
it.
surprises no one.
Corey.
What?
Oh, wrong
Did it
button.
surprise you?
Wrong button.
Did it surprise you that she?
It doesn't, but that's me.
Thank you.
You don't need to point that out.
It's just a fact.
You don't need to point that out.
Some
That was really
combos.
mean.
What's the weirdest combo you've ever eaten?
I don't
Like,
know if there's a weird combo.
like I love not French dressing, but not like the I think it's called Catalina dressing with green.
Catalina? Oh, it's like a
with
French.
green beans.
Catalina French.
or with pizza. I don't knock
With
it till
green
you-
bean. Wait,
yes.
back up.
Wait,
Back
what?
up.
Yes.
You said Catalina dressing
Yes.
with green
Don't
beans?
knock it till you try it. I'm telling you. I know, but it's really good. My dad used to eat it, and I tried it when I was little, and it's really, really good. So that on green, it's just like it's salad dressing on.
Oh, we
green
know
beans.
what it is. I just
Well,
can't.
I guess I
understand
could
the
say
taste.
Right.
for
I mean,
me,
you
I'll put
People put ranch on it.
no. That's
No,
a no.
I
I
don't-
mean, maybe
you put
you
ranch
don't,
on
but
your
I
green
do know
beans?
people that put ranch on green beans. I know people that would
Are we
drink
talking
ranch.
Are we talking cooked green beans?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no.
What do you like? Raw green beans?
Like, yeah, like
I'll
right out of
say,
the bag? Or
Like
what
a raw green bean, I can understand
With ranch.
Like with ranch.
That's gross.
Oh, like a veggie tray.
Yeah.
Okay. No, cooked green beans with a little bit of the Catalina dressing. Also, Catalina dressing is really good on pizza. Like, you know, how people use ranch dressing. Use Catalina once. Just try it. I'm
Try that
telling you.
way?
It's
It's
a no
life
for me.
changing. Try it.
It sounds like food touching. I will say, like for me, when you talked about the green beans, I will put maple syrup on my green beans with everything bagel seasoning.
That sounds delicious to me.
It just brings out the sweetness.
What in the charcuterie board?
But then you thought I was crazy for talking about salad dressing, and you put syrup.
No, I don't put syrup on it on the plate. Like I mix it in, like how you would mix butter in. I mix the
Same
syrup.
thing.
Listen, you pouring Catalina dressing like you
And
put
you're
it on
pouring
the salad.
syrup. I don't know.
Well, speaking of weird combos, not condos. Speaking of weird combos, I saw a video of a guy at Costco.
Yeah.
He was eating a hot dog and he wrapped his pizza around it.
Okay.
And people were saying that is genius. They said, "I'm over here."
Was it good when you did that, Corey?
I feel like that's
It kind of was. Yeah.
Was that you?
So the crust
Let's be honest.
is
you
a
don't go to
little.
Costco.
Do you
the
put
crust is a little
ketchup
harder.
and mustard on the hot dog? Because that might switch it for me. Like,
I don't know. It was just,
like
this
ketchup
lady-
and mustard on the hot dog wrapped in the
ketchup.
pizza. I
Plain
couldn't
plain
do it.
glizzy, the pizza
Please don't
sauce
do
and
that.
toppings.
Don't do glizzy. Don't-
are
don't do that.
the toppings for the hot dog.
Okay, I could maybe, but then with the bun, because that's a lot of bread.
No, he
Come on,
wrapped
though.
that pizza around the hot dog.
Oh, he
bun.
used the pizza as the bun.
No. He had the hot dog with the bun.
Oh no,
So
that's
He
too
took
much
the
bread.
pizza and,
Yeah.
and cupped it
That's
around.
So
a
he
lot of
turned it
bread.
into like a corn dog.
Yeah, a pizza
Okay.
dog. I guess I don't know.
I
each
would
their
just
own.
want to put the hot dog on the slice of pizza and then use the pizza as a bun.
Yeah, that's
Makes sense.
going on.
Lisa said, I was wondering if all you guys go back and watch the show afterwards. And you guys watch the show afterwards?
No, I don't
No.
like my voice.
Corey?
Me either.
Never seen the show.
Really?
Don't even know where I can find it. Where,
I will
where can
listen.
we find the show?
So I will, real quick, I will listen to this show probably 3 times.
Well, you got to
tomorrow.
edit it though.
No, not even. Forget. I'll get editing done as soon as the show is over.
so
and I'll listen to it on repeat about 3 times tomorrow.
I tease, but realistically, I do listen to the show, or at least try to listen to the show at least once a week. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I like to listen to see what are the good stuff, like what I feel like are the good points. That way we can keep moving on with that. And then the stuff I feel like maybe we might lose some people, and then we'll kind of ditch that.
When I'm
But yeah, I've
not
listened to all the
here,
shows.
I watch the show.
Do you?
Yeah,
Nice.
usually like I'm watching and I'll
Nice.
be interacting and texting Corey and telling him how wrong he is.
Yeah, pretty much all the time.
text,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, if you want to listen or watch the show, you can go to our Facebook page. First, go to our Facebook page, The Big Nick Energy Show. Make sure you hit the follow tab. On the screen, there's going to be a little follow tab. Hit the follow tab. Also, you can watch us on YouTube. And if you want to stream us, we're on all the streaming platforms, such as Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio. We're on all of them. Speaking on being on all of them, what's your guys' love language? Do you know? Let me read them off first
Food.
before you. Hold
I
on.
know
Wait,
what they are.
stop.
Is it food?
Stop.
No, it's
stop,
not food.
Stop. Listen.
Food is not
I'm
a
going to
love
read them all.
I know.
Words of
It is mine.
words of affirmation
Nope.
is one of them. So what is that, like compliments?
yeah.
Yeah, like people boosting you up.
Quality time.
Or even saying I love you.
Okay.
Like all that stuff.
Okay. A lot of words. Quality time is one. Touch is another.
Nope.
Acts of service or gifts.
And
Which
gifts,
one are you?
Sometimes people, when they hear gifts, they think people are greedy. But gifts could be like, I saw these flowers on the side of the road and
Little
thought of
stuff.
you.
Little
Yeah,
note,
little things.
little
Yeah.
candies. What's yours, Corey? Do you know?
Yeah, I do. So mine is physical touch.
Okay.
And laughter.
So what would the
Physical-
laughter? What would
laughter's
the
not
laughter
a-
be?
Physical touch and from a hot girl. So this is doing nothing.
Oh, Gina.
First of all, we're friends, and I'm telling you I love you.
Right.
That didn't even sound right coming from your mouth.
I'm petting him like
She's
he's
petting
a
you
dog.
really hard.
guys.
Scratch his hump on the back.
No, ew, gross.
Watch it pop through his shirt.
Oh my God!
It's all
Stop! I'll
wet.
throw
It's not
up.
sweat, it's
I
just
will
pus.
throw up.
Ew.
I will throw up.
Ah.
Yes, that's.
So you
awful.
said, what is yours again? Touch?
Physical touch
Okay.
and laughter, which I guess in my what I do would be words of
Affirmation.
affirmation.
Yeah.
But not really just, let me know I'm funny.
If you guys are watching the show, we want to know what is your love language. Words of affirmation, quality time, touch, acts of service, and gifts. Gina, what's yours?
I am. Wait, I want Corey to guess. What's my love language, Corey? It's not touch. If you touch me, I'm punching you.
It's definitely not gravity.
First of
wrong
all,
button.
Gravity and I are BFFs. That's why I'm.
What's your
way
guess
so
by
much.
looking at her, Corey?
I'm gonna go. What are they? Physical touch, words of affirmation.
Quality
service.
time, acts of service, and gifts.
I'm gonna go with quality time or acts of service. I'm actually gonna go with quality time because I have a feeling that I can see you and Dubs just enjoying the time that you guys have and
We do,
so.
but mine is acts of service. And like when you take this little quiz, it's so far. It's not even a close second. And my close second is, I believe it's quality.
So when you say active service, like when he's doing stuff like around the house
Yes,
or like helping
if you
out.
want me to know that you love me, then you should do something that helps
Do
me,
dishes.
something practical that helps me, that takes something off of my my life plate,
Okay.
not my real
All
plate.
right.
Don't take anything off my real plate.
No, I tried to grab her water just to move it because it's empty, and she bit me.
She almost bit you.
No,
Kamisha.
almost.
What's yours?
Acts of service.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, definitely. So I don't know if y'all know, I don't like people. I actually have a T-shirt that has one star
I
and
agree.
it says people.
I get it.
Absolute nightmare. Would not recommend.
I get it.
They told me I
100%.
can't wear it on stage at church, so I wore it to church. So, but
Just didn't get on stage.
I just didn't get on stage. They were like, "I love your shirt." I was like, "I know they won't let me wear it up there." But so like for me, words of affirmation, people lie.
Yes, very much so.
Touch, don't touch me. I don't have an immune system. Don't touch me. And then the gifts, I got enough crap. I don't need nothing else. And what was the other one? The
Physical touch.
physical touch. Yeah,
Words
don't-
of affirmation. No, that's it.
Quality time, touch,
Quality
acts of
time.
service, and gifts.
yeah, quality time. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't like
That's
people.
my second.
Yeah, no, like mine was so
Yeah,
far
same.
down.
Yeah.
It was like, do something for me, please, and thank you.
Yes, do Dubs. And that's exactly how he communicates, and that's how he tells me he loves me. He does all the stuff I don't want him to do.
Makes
Which is
sense.
everything.
Makes sense. Mine used to be touch, but over the last couple years, something
touch
weird's happened with
Congratulations
me. Like I
to
don't like
Danielle. She broke.
I don't
you
like being
that.
touched in any way.
So how does Danielle
Like
show you that she
I
loves
still hug her and cuddle with her, but it just like sometimes she'll reach over and like rub her, like scratch like my legs with her fingers, and it really it almost like
Irritates
puts
you.
my body in an overload. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
She's
Sure.
just so hot it just drives you up the wall.
Nah, it's not even like turned on. It's just like
He's like, oh my gosh, why are
it
you
makes
touching
all my
me?
like senses to the like peak
Heightened, yeah.
to in the red zone where it's uncomfortable situation for me.
Now, I'm going to get a little bit personal.
Yeah.
So, like, did anything happen in a previous relationship where, like, touching was not it's going to sound so
No, I
juvenile.
get where you're going,
Like,
but no,
don't touch me
nothing's ever been.
Like, bad touch, good touch.
Nothing happened just in the last.
Show
couple
me on the
years, like,
doll.
punching its junk.
I was just curious if there was. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
to.
nothing's ever happened in a previous or nothing like.
Because I do know people that were in like semi-abusive relationships or things like
They
that.
freak
where,
out.
where touch becomes
Yeah.
an issue.
Like I can't hold we'll hold hands I can't hold hands for long.
I just don't like being hot. And Dubs is like he like radiates heat. And so we are in separate sides of the bed.
That's how we are in our bed.
Like,
Yeah.
So
We don't
like,
touch at all in bed.
Yeah, like our toes touch, like our feet
Nope.
will touch, and that's it. Like what? That's how we cuddle is like our feet touching.
Oh, it's a no for me.
So it used to be touch, but I would say now mine's quality time.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with quality time.
How do you define quality time? Because this could be different from person to person. Like
My way of thinking about it is when you are with someone or say you're going to eat or something, just the quality of those few moments, the quality of the time, I think.
Okay.
But define quality for me. What does it look like?
Is it just being with somebody?
So for instance, if Danielle comes down, she sits on the couch, like a good conversation, we're
Okay.
laughing.
So you want quality time is you're the sole focus of that person.
Yeah.
In that. See,
Yeah.
because
like I
Dubs,
want your all attention. for those
Dubs'
moments.
quality time is just he's good with just being in the same room. And he's
Okay,
like,
so just by you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll like say things like, we haven't done, like, I miss you. We haven't done anything. And he's like, we live together. I see you all the time. I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not the same. Like, you're sitting like on the couch. We're both on our phones. The TV's on. That's not our
But
quality
there's some people
time.
who that actually fills their cup for some reason.
Right, for him it
we
does.
We
Right.
went out to eat. We were on our phones the whole time, but we shared a meal together. I'm like,
Yes.
you didn't even look at each
Yes,
other.
that's exactly, that's for him. That's good.
Right, Corey?
So because you brought up Dubs and you brought up Danielle, and we know what each other's love languages are, but do you know your significant other's
Yes.
love languages?
I don't.
Yeah, I made him. So you guys
Don't.
know how I tricked
I don't
Dubs
think I
into
do.
this? Ladies, I got a life tip for you. If you want to find out what your man's love language is, there's actual books and things like that. Leave the book on the back of the toilet. He will read it. Take every other reading thing out.
How am I gonna watch
of-
TikTok then?
I mean, he's got his phone, doesn't he? Why
yeah.
is he reading if he does his phone?
We don't take our phones in the bathroom. I think you guys are weird. That's gross.
Really?
Yeah, that's
What?
really gross.
I gotta do something for 45 minutes.
How do you poop?
When I'm sitting in there, if I don't have my phone, I'm gonna read the back of the Lysol
Yeah,
container.
we have
I'm
like
gonna read something.
We have Reader's Digests in there.
They still make that?
I think it's gross to have your phone in a bathroom.
You think it's gross to have your phone in the bathroom, but you're okay with everybody touching the same magazine?
Exactly.
I mean, I wash my hands before I leave, but I don't wash my phone. I do wash my phone, though. I'm a bit of a germaphobe.
Danielle, if you're listening, which I'm sure you are, take the test. I want to know what your love language is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dubs is quality time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea what hygienas are at all. Like, I'm listening to
That's
them.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't know Danielle's.
I don't think it's physical touch. I don't think it's words of affirmation. I don't know if it's quality time or what it is.
You know, you can tell, a lot of times you can tell somebody's love language by what they do, like how they act. So, like, does she do things for you? Does she get your plate for you? Does she do things? Then it would be acts of service.
I think Gina's would probably be words of affirmation.
Okay, so she says things more.
No, I'm not saying what she says. I can see Gina's a G, okay? I can see her, like, she doesn't really need anybody to boost her up.
Yeah.
She can buy anything she wants. You know,
Right.
that's how I am. You know, you buy whatever you want to. Touch, yeah, you can touch me, but don't touch me at the same time. You know, so there's some people who they don't have, like, a strong love language.
Yeah, sure.
But, like, I can see her probably being, like, acts of service.
But also,
I mean,
just because she can
maybe.
buy her own doesn't mean she doesn't like it when somebody else is thinking about her.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Bring her
Exactly.
favorite candy or something like that.
It might be quality time. You take her to an Old State game, she in heaven.
So what I like compared to
too.
what I give, like to Danielle, like I always compliment her, always quality time, words of affirmation, touch, acts of service. Like I do my parts around the house and take care of stuff, but in gifts, like I'll buy her something once in a while. Like
Gifts is my last. Like,
Yeah.
so I kind of touch base on all of it. So it's kind of hard because I kind of give a little bit of all of it.
That's good. I think that would be a very fulfilling relationship if you touch on all of them.
Yeah.
But like,
I never really thought about that until I looked at the list.
like I'll make Dub's plate for him and take it to him. Like
that's Danielle
kinda
all the
old
way. She's-
school,
yeah.
But I do that for him.
You do that because you like picking off of his plate before he sees it.
I
You-
make.
you need to
Have you
create
seen
those-
how much food I make?
I'm
I don't
saying-
ever have to eat off of
You
his
need
plate.
to create an expectation of what a portion control looks like to him, because there's like 3 times as much food that he's missing out on before he even sees that plate.
Yeah, no. So I make his plate from like that. That's the kind of thing I do. And
That's cool.
That's because of that's my love language is acts of service. I do for people.
And-
That's always my
yeah.
first question. What can I do for you?
And she does
How can I
it.
help?
She'll give the same thing. Like she'll do all that for me as well.
Yeah.
She takes real good care of me.
Then acts of service is probably her love language.
Yeah.
That'd be my guess.
You should do the dishes tonight.
You might get some though.
I mean, there's a line.
There is nothing hotter than a man doing housework. I don't care what
Yeah,
anybody
that's
says. Ooh, that's hot.
Speaking of doing chores around the house, what was your first job, guys, on the show? We want to know. Also, if you're listening, watching the show, what was your first job? Wait, what happened? What'd I miss?
No, I just know what our first jobs were and how they ended.
Oh, I thought I said something.
Yeah, that's
I was making
all.
fun
Can we
of me.
talk about the second job, please?
First job. Gina, we'll start with you. Since Hokey and Pokey
So
over here cracking
scared
up.
about what their first job was. Mine was Marco's Pizza.
Nice. Which one?
In
Genoa?
Genoa. In
Nice.
Genoa, yeah.
Nice.
My first paycheck, I bought a pager.
A pay. Oh, at the mall?
Okay, all right.
No, I bought it. I bought it at the South and or at Western and Field.
Yeah,
a
you
little
did.
corner store.
Yeah,
Is
you
it Pages
did.
Plus?
No, it was just a corner store. It was like
Corey, what was your first job?
My first like paycheck job.
yeah, like
would've
first
been
legit.
TCBY.
What?
Where the country's best
Country's
yogurt,
Best Yogurt.
the frozen yogurt place.
Okay. Where was that at?
It was on Glendale, just east of Southwick Mall.
Okay, so just like a little,
Yeah,
little
and
shop?
It's currently where Marco's is over there.
Okay.
yeah. Well, Marco's was next door, but
Yeah.
same building.
Yeah.
But they let me go. The official answer is because I closed the store early. But the real answer is that the boss's daughter came in and I was like flirting with her and like we exchanged numbers and then I got fired. So like, I didn't actually shut the door down. And then like
She was white.
Yeah, she was very white. But I said you should have known that when I said boss's owner or you know. But anyway, but 1 week after
Yeah.
I was let go,
Yeah.
the place mysteriously burned down in an arson, and I
Yeah.
was investigated for arson.
Corey.
Yeah. But you know who did it? The owner of the store. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
shocking.
Yeah. So
don't
the
know
owner of the
about
store.
Did they that was proven?
Oh
that
yeah.
he did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still looking at Corey like,
Yeah. But to be fair, I've investigated.
Man, you set him up good.
They're like, did you do it for him?
To be fair, I have been investigated for arson more than once. I think 3 or 4 times.
that's not good, Corey.
I know.
We're
not good.
firemen's
I know.
kids. It's what happens.
It's the life that happens. So,
Kamisha, first job.
what was your first job? How long did you work there?
Shut up, Corey.
Was it also TCBY?
No.
Stripper.
Same. She couldn't strip
Like,
paint.
no. I actually have strip paint. Thank you. My first job was Nettie's,
Nice. Which one?
the one on Dorr Street
Dorr
by
and Western.
Douglas.
Oh, way out.
Yeah.
Wait, door?
Dorr
Western
Street.
or
No,
Dorr
not
West-
Western.
By UT.
Westwood.
Westwood and
Oh,
Douglas.
by UT
Yes,
over there.
right by
Okay.
UT.
Okay. Still there.
Yes. Someone. They.
Burnt the place down.
No.
I'm seeing a running theme.
Right.
No. So basically, they told me like I couldn't get the ice cream to stand up. You know, like how you make the cone, and it just kept falling over.
Aw,
But
can't get the ice cream
actually,
off.
it was this one guy. He came in there and he tried to confuse me. Gina, why are you laughing so hard?
I'm not grown up enough for this conversation. I'm sorry.
All the guys in the window are just like,
Like she just hands a droopy ice cream cone with a little Viagra on top. Like it's a cherry.
It was before Viagra.
she
Thank
just
you.
licks it before she gives it to him.
Yeah, so I couldn't get the ice cream cones to stand up straight. But then there was another thing where there's like a whole bunch of people there, and some guy ended up like taking somebody else's ice cream or whatever, and they blamed me, and I was like, I just work here. So yeah, I got fired.
Can't get the ice cream.
But I
off.
was 14, so
nice.
it was like, you
Gina,
know.
what was yours?
Marco's Pizza.
Oh, Marco's Pizza.
Yeah,
That's
we
right.
already did
What was
that.
yours?
My first one was Food Town. I was a cart guy.
Okay.
Cart and a bagger.
Which food town?
Right there on Woodville Road, right by in front of the Woodville Mall.
I don't even know why I asked. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But okay.
Right, I was about to say,
I killed it.
The building is still
Killed
there.
it. Killed it. Someone said what? Dog and Suds Drive-In Restaurant Cook. Someone said Sears. I was a dishwasher at a restaurant.
What city is that in?
I don't know.
I don't think I'd eat at a place called Dog and Suds.
Okay, that sounds like a car wash.
Well, we want to know what your first job was ever.
Or hot dog and beer.
It's like a place where you
Yeah.
could take your car through the car wash with your dog.
Sounds like a good time.
Grooming?
Sounds like a good time.
I don't know.
No, thank you.
Real quick, everybody grab your phone. Also, if you're listening to the show, grab your phone right now and go to your pictures. How many pictures do you
Oh,
have?
this gonna backfire, dog. Oh, that's okay. That's the question. Okay, we good.
I have 27,000 pictures.
You beat me by a lot.
27,000.
How do I find this?
I got 27,000 pictures.
15,614. However, 11,906 are memes.
How do you know that? Does it say memes?
Because it's in a separate
got folders.
folder.
Gina, what do you got?
I'm trying to find.
Oh, she got Android. It's a little harder. Kamisha, what do you got?
I got to add.
I got
Add on your pictures.
I got an Android, so I can have a lot more pictures than you people can.
I have 7, and 3 are still loading.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guess.
Okay,
I don't know. I'm using 211 gigabytes.
Christina has 11.5 thousand.
Just go to your gallery and count. It tells you right there.
Right up top.
I'm in my gallery.
Mine has
first
them
of
in
all.
different folders. That's my
Right.
Failed this. I guess anyway with an iPhone, how many pictures you got in yours?
27,318.
Oh, got me beat. 27,000 pictures.
So here's my deal. I take that includes like my screenshots.
Okay.
I have this habit of taking screenshots to remember something, and then I forgot that I took a screenshot to remember it.
And then you got
So I have
27,000 pictures.
27,000. Many of them are the
Gina,
same.
what do you got? Gina, you still counting over there? What's
I
going on over here?
can't- I'm trying to figure out how
me
you
see.
Corey, can you hold
Are you
her?
using an abacus? Jeez.
When you come,
What's an
let's see.
Atticus? Is that the old
It's a counting.
those with the
Yeah.
beads?
Yep.
How'd that go? Oh, nice. That's how you had that up. That's also the sound of a typewriter.
No, that's.
We want to know how many pictures you have in your phone. Go to your everybody who's listening.
Oh,
Go to your phone.
okay.
Type in Shannon. She has 16,000 pictures on her phone.
So in my camera folder, I
Yeah.
have on my device, I only have like 1,500, but I don't know how many I have in my cloud
Oh, you want the cloud? Oh, yeah.
She needs a cloud.
because I back it up like
Yeah, you do.
Back it up. Back it up. Back
Dollar's a dollar.
juvenile.
Corey, why are you throwing up over there?
Oh, just images.
Stop.
Just images.
He's
Just
dry heaving. Give him something to snack on. Would you rather win the lottery
Yes.
or live twice as long while Gina's figuring out her thing?
Win the lottery.
Question
100%.
is, real quick, Rob Bentley said 16, almost 1,700 pictures. That's it. Tanya said 3,500. Question is, would you rather win the lottery or live twice as long?
I would rather win the lottery. I don't want to. I don't want to outlive people. Losing people's hard.
Right, because if you live twice as long, you're going to have to go through everybody's
And
funeral.
I don't want. I definitely don't want to outlive my children.
And if you think about that, listen, at our age right now, in 70 years, everyone will be dead.
No.
Well, that's a way to bring the show down.
Besides, like your kids,
Yeah, I
but
was
like
gonna
all
say,
of us and
yeah,
our age and our
everyone.
friends in 70 years.
I mean, in
every single person
more
besides
than, or
kids
less than 70 years
will be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
I'm gonna take the money because my body hurts when I wake up.
Yeah.
Take the money now.
I don't want to deal with that.
Take the money now.
Yeah, like
Twice
why
as
would
long.
I want to deal with that for twice as long? No, thank
I'll
you.
take the money.
Yeah.
Take me out like 75, 80.
I'm going to buy $1.5 million worth of chicken wings.
But you're going to buy them.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Danielle Alonso, 32,000.
All right.
Okay.
All of them from Nick's waist down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Corey.
One day they'll figure out what.
Call that a nutty buddy.
One day they will discover whatever disease you got going on down there. So keep
I
it
call that a handkerchief.
What?
It's so dumb.
Talk about green eggs and ham.
I told my kids a joke the other day that is really dumb. It's dumb like that.
Let's
but
hear it. Let's hear it.
I gotta, but I gotta. I was laughing so hard I was crying, and I could have been a little bit tired.
Yeah.
All right, but after you don't laugh at it, I'm going to explain to you why it was so
All
funny.
right,
to
let's
me.
hear it. Let's
Jokes
hear
are
it.
What?
always better when there's a great long explanation beforehand.
Right. Thanks
Why
for
it's
floating
What?
up this segment.
Because it's not that funny, but there's a reason why it was so funny to me.
Okay.
What tastes better than it smells?
Am I allowed to answer this?
Corey, stop.
Well, I'm just saying there's a clear answer.
I don't know, Gina.
A tongue.
A tongue?
Okay,
Oh,
I get
'cause
it.
Yeah. All right.
So
yeah.
because
Wait, what is
you
the question
taste
again?
with your tongue.
What
What tastes better than it smells? The real answer, the real logic behind it is because you taste with your tongue, you don't smell with your tongue. Duh.
Tongue
But
smell?
I was really tired, and that was my thought process. I was like, I've never smelled a tongue before.
Right.
And then I realized what you were supposed to, like the logic behind it, and I just lost it, and I was done with myself. I was like,
If you guys are watching the
You're
show and you're
so
sitting next to
stupid.
somebody, smell the next person next to you's tongue.
No,
I will
absolutely
punch
not.
you. Get your tongue.
That's a no.
Why does it look like that? Is that fur?
Jaundice.
What is happening? His tongue looks like a polar bear rolled around on it and
Yeah.
left fur.
I have scurvy.
Oh no! So
Clearly.
speaking,
You have
of,
scabies?
Scurvy.
That's
Oh, I think it said scabies.
scurvy?
I had
Oh my
that.
gosh! So speaking of horrible jokes,
Yeah. I think you're speaking of whores.
same thing.
That too.
Gina?
How did the armless, legless chicken cross the road?
How
No,
did-
why did the armless,
Why?
legless
Okay,
chicken
why?
cross the road?
I'm not really sure what happened. Why?
Take the F out of free and the F out of way.
That's too much work. The F out of free.
And the F out of way.
So
There's no F in way.
Exactly.
I'm over here like Rie.
That was so good.
The pure joy that is on her face is awesome. Right?
I've never wanted to end this show before.
I had
Because you don't get it.
I
It's
walked
okay.
straight into it. I had no idea what I was doing until I said it.
Well,
And
the
then
first
here's
time you
the
ran
deal.
right into it.
My 12-year-old niece told me that.
Wait, tell me again. Take that.
How did the armless, legless chicken? No. How did the armless, legless chicken cross the road?
And you take the F out of free and the F out of way. Okay, I'm actually going to tell my school kids this tomorrow.
You gonna tell your school kids no effing way?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I taught them how to say F around and find out in sign language.
Oh yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
No, the thing that you do is when they ask you something stupid like, "Oh, can I turn this in late?" No, take the F out of free and the F out of way. There's no F in the way. Exactly.
Okay.
Am I gonna pass this class? Take the F out of free and the F out of way. There's no F in the way.
Yeah.
I was like, Re-way?
That's what I was doing at first too.
Free.
Oh, boy.
Free, and then
Corey, you got anything else for us today, Corey?
Well, it's funny because
Kinda skipped
Crystal
around here.
earlier had mentioned a story where a person was eating chicken wings and hit a cop car. When I was barely married, I was involved in a car accident where I was on my way to get chicken wings.
Corey, of
late
course
at
you
night,
were.
And I was hit by a cop.
What?
Yeah. So what actually
punched
happened?
or run over?
Assaulted?
Because one is
D,
way
all of the above.
believable.
Right.
Fair. This time it was his car hit me. But to
Lawsuit.
be fair, the guy that hit him, because it was a 3-car accident, the guy hit him, his car had momentum and hit me.
You got to keep your distance.
And the guy that hit him was having the worst day possible.
Oh.
His car wouldn't start, so he borrowed his roommate's car.
No.
He worked at Rosie's Pizza, and he got fired when he got to work for being late. And he was trying to smoke a cigarette for the first time on his way home to reduce stress.
In his friend's car.
In his friend's car. It's his friend's cigarettes. And he accidentally caught his shirt on fire. He was trying to put his shirt out when he hit the cop, and the cop then hit us.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you get
He
any
should
money
have
for
went
that?
back to bed.
Everybody else should have got a ticket but him.
Yeah, they're like, you had a bad enough day.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he should have wrote you a ticket. He wrote himself a ticket.
Wait, why Corey get a
I did
ticket?
nothing.
That guy just shouldn't have got a ticket. Like I'm feeling for that guy.
Especially if he was married and had to go home to his wife.
I
No,
don't
he
know.
worked at
No,
Rosie's.
he had a,
He's not
he had,
married.
he had a roommate.
Yeah, he did.
His car he borrowed.
You're working at Rosie's. You don't have a girl in your life.
And why did you decide to start smoking on the way home?
Right,
stretch,
while
you
you're
just got-
driving, because your first cigarette, when you get a little
Right.
bit of a dizzy buzz,
Right.
like you.
I don't think that he thought that far. I think that he was just
Clearly.
sad that he just got fired and was looking for something to
Like I'm gonna kill myself
whatever nerve.
slowly. Like
Right.
I'm feeling suicidal, but not for another 50 years.
It's better to take your time with things like that. So.
I guess
my
choices.
So what was your other thing, Corey? You have something else for us?
This going back to thinking that you know something and then finding out much later in life that it's completely different than what you originally thought it was. Spelman College, which is a historical black university.
Okay.
It is located in Georgia and has put a lot of African American and black people and people of color through much success.
Okay.
I found out yesterday that it wasn't supposed to be an HBCU. It's actually founded by a white lady.
What?
It's named
not
after
even
a white lady.
It's not even
Yeah.
by black people.
No, and not only any white lady, the richest white lady that was alive at that time, Rockefeller's wife.
Really?
Was
Yeah.
so it wasn't intended to be an HBU? So how did that happen?
I think they just showed up.
I'm just curious if it was was she trying to be helpful? I'm trying to hard.
I'm
to,
sure she had like good intentions, but it wasn't started as an HBCU, nor was Morehouse.
I was just
which is
curious because
another
if she was racist, that would be like gloriously,
Right.
You know,
Oh,
like-
That'd be so satisfying.
yes, it really would.
especially before they got the NIL deals.
How
She's
come we
just
can
sitting there,
say
just arms crossed, just like these are the good days. They ain't got to pay any of them.
how come we can say black people, but we don't call Mexicans brown people?
I do. I say brown people.
Do you?
Because Mexicans have a country of origin that you can identify them from, and slavery is the reason why we have to call everyone else black. Because of slavery, we don't know where they typically come from without a genetic makeup test.
And Africa's a continent, so to say African American is so generic.
Yeah.
And they'll try to
Also-
say African American. How do you know I'm from Africa?
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say that's the other thing, because there are a lot of black people who are not African.
I have a
So-
friend who is Jamaican, and he gets offended when people say African American because he's Jamaican American. He's very proud of his
he would
heritage,
get
and he's
mad.
not.
Yeah.
So he
Some Jamaicans.
There's black people in Britain.
right, yeah. So I think that it is a weird. I think African American is a weird thing. I don't get a say so in this. I just always thought that was kind of strange because, like,
Yeah.
you know, you just don't know. Like
Right.
Dubs can trace his Puerto Rican side. He can trace back pretty far, but his mom's side, his black side, he can only trace back to his great grandmother who was a slave in North Carolina, and that's it. That's as far back as he can go.
As far back as he can get.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
So he doesn't know. We have no idea if he's African American. That we don't know that.
I don't know. I'm 3% Vietnamese.
Are you?
Well,
Yeah, I did a DNA test, and I was like, okay, which uncle went off the route in the military? Because
why
I'm
gotta be
not
military?
Vietnamese.
You don't know what you know what the Vietnamese guy could have been the man. You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm 3% Nigerian. Like legit?
Yeah, that does not give you an excuse to use the word.
So-
just so you know.
so
Just
also-
full disclosure.
So I can't?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Also,
He said, hold on. Let me delete.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
this next
sure,
segment.
and I might be wrong,
Deleted.
but I'm pretty sure that human beings started in Africa. I know that for sure, but the part I'm pretty sure about is I think we all have some African DNA because
You got some black in you?
because human beings started in Africa.
Yeah.
Like that's the original people.
Yeah.
Well, let's start a whole controversy. Jesus was black.
I mean,
yeah.
I think that's I
he's
feel like if
Mexican.
you're debating that at this point, you're just dumb.
No, you
Like,
are, but there are some people
I know,
who still got
but
white Jesus
I'm sorry.
on the wall.
I probably just offended a whole lot of listeners. I don't know what to say other than he literally is described in the Bible.
Right.
Like
He got woolly hair
As
for
black.
kind
crying out
of
loud.
written down. Yes, it's
Gina,
kinda
that's the
written
only
down.
thing the Bible got wrong, okay? My blue-eyed, white-skinned Jesus it's my
Ugh,
Jesus.
I thought it was Mexican.
I mean, to be fair, that like
He was
white,
everything.
white Jesus, they made him. He's a good-looking guy.
Sexy? Yeah, he's sexy. He just
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Da Vinci's lover is who they are currently portraying as Jesus.
Which would be so funny.
I just like his perm.
That's natural, baby.
Gina, what else you got for us today? You got anything else for us?
I love his nails.
No, I'm a terrible person.
I know we kind of skipped all over, but
Yeah, and now you're gonna make me open my phone back up because I thought you were done with me.
she's
Oh,
But you
we're
guys
done.
know, okay, I got facts.
yeah.
Did you know that everybody knows llamas spit, right? Like that's a thing. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I did a
Yes.
bunch of research after
Of
one
course,
got out
who doesn't
of the,
know llama spit? It's right. I have a tattoo that says llama spit.
You knew that, right?
I did not.
K-Lynn?
I really
Okay.
didn't.
All right. It's vomit.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
It's not spit?
It's not spit. It's vomit. It's so gross.
That's disgusting.
I know. So if you ever are in a position where
That
there's a
llama that spit on you, actually
you're getting
threw up on
puked
you.
on by a llama.
That's
It's
disgusting.
disgusting.
that is gross.
Okay, I might have done this already. Did I do a Brett Favre fact? Because it's actually kind of funny.
No, we don't do basketball. Facts.
This is football, but
It's
okay.
football.
So the first pass that Brett Favre ever completed
Oh, it's to himself.
was to himself. A defenseman tipped. I just learned this. So can you just not?
No, you're going. Go
yeah,
on.
Corey, shut
A
your mouth, please.
defenseman tipped the pass and Favre caught it.
Oh, nice.
But it was a 7-yard loss.
Right now we're doing tips with Gina.
Interesting fact about that whole Brett Favre thing. So I like Ohio State, but I don't know a lot about football. And Hot Gina knows everything about football. So I was trying to ask her a legitimate question of, can a quarterback throw the ball to himself? And she refused to answer the question as it sat. She just kept saying like, why would they do that? That's dumb. You have wide receivers and all these other options. And I was like, I just need to know if like he can legally in a game throw it to himself. And she refused to answer it, to the point that we had to call her friend who was a football coach.
Somebody else
and
has
have
to
him
touch
ask.
it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he can't just like throw it in the air and then catch it and run. You can't do that.
That's honestly the closest to an actual answer I've ever gotten.
So you could throw it off of someone's back?
I thought it was like fast like the Roadrunner.
I wouldn't. I don't think any quarterback in their right mind would attempt that because throwing it and hitting something on purpose.
Never know which way it's
going to
gonna go.
deflect and
Right.
go, So
Right.
I don't think it would be on purpose, but I'm pretty sure somebody else has to touch it before the quarterback can grab it and run. I mean, I could be wrong. Like I'm not
That's a
infallible.
good fact. What do you got for
But-
fact number 2?
Though that was all the facts you're going to get.
Oh, just the one?
The
There's
other
three.
thing,
There's
I didn't do 5.
Okay.
I have a fact for you.
Yeah, what's up? What do you got?
So you know how people say, I wish I could be a fly on the wall?
Yeah.
Flies don't have ears.
They have a lot of eyes.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
But like
Maybe they can read
flies
lips.
don't have ears, so
I don't think it's to listen.
Do
I
they
think
know
it's to
sign
watch.
language?
Isn't it to watch?
Yeah, but I mean it's like but who they gonna tell? Because they can't talk either.
I mean, just to see it would be enough for me.
Nah, I need a play-by-play of what's happening.
Damn. She's had some shadiness going on. Already.
The other thing that I have though is that I just joined my very first.
Jim.
No.
I legit
Slim
was
Jim.
gonna say that, and I was like, no, I like her.
I have had gym memberships in the past. Clearly, it didn't work.
Tupperware Club.
I'm on to something else. Fantasy football.
Oh.
I've never done fantasy football before. I'm doing fantasy football for the first time in a league, and I'm really excited to see what happens.
What's your team name?
Big old TDs.
I love it, dude.
I love that he knew it was going to be
Oh my
something
gosh.
stupid. He's like, oh, this I know she's got a dumb. Yeah, like touchdowns. It's big old TDs.
Oh, I got it. I got it. That wasn't the problem.
I thought maybe you were praying or something.
The sad part is that
I'm asking for
with
forgiveness.
our dad playing for the Saints, I know nothing about football. I know touchdown and kick it through the Y.
I didn't know the Saints were a team still until you just mentioned it.
Yes, the New Orleans Saints.
I haven't heard about the Saints since 1986.
Dude, they went to the
around.
Super Bowl in 2000.
You don't do sports though.
Not really.
So I was about to hit you with like Olave plays for them. You don't know who
I
that
am a
is.
Chiefs fan this year because I
This
watched
year?
a Netflix.
So are you one of those people that flip teams?
No, hold on. I never really had a team, but I actually watched it's a show on Netflix about the Chiefs.
You mean Hard
So I feel
Knocks?
like I watched it,
I love
so I
Patrick.
can be a fan.
Yeah.
I put my time in, right? Does
I
that qualify?
have my friend Michelle every year before football season.
Yeah.
She posts on Facebook and she says, "All right, convince me to cheer for your team." And you get like a whole bunch of people. She gets a whole bunch of people on there, and whoever gives the most compelling argument
That's who
to
she
cheer,
goes with.
that's who the
That's
team she
sweet.
cheers for the year.
Does that qualify me as being a fan?
I mean, every other Chiefs fan is just like you, so that's
Hey.
perfectly fine.
I cheer for
no.
the people with the best uniforms.
The Chiefs.
how
have-
else do you get to pick a team? Like, how else do you become
so
a fan?
this is how I picked my team. A lot of tears and sadness and regret have made me a Cleveland Browns fan.
Okay.
But you have to go through it. You have to go through that anguish and that torture. The people who claim they'd be Patriots fans only because they were winning, I get it. Now they're feeling that torture of what it feels like to lose. But you have to stick with the team during bad times in order to actually call
So I
yourself
have
a
to
fan.
find a team that's going through a bad time right now, is what you're saying? I
at
don't have a
least-
team.
Or at least stick with the Chiefs when they get bad, because
I have no problem.
everything goes through cycles.
He's
But
saying
because of
you're
that
a
show-
fake fan if you're only on there for the high
you jumping
time.
on the
I'm not. It's
bandwagon.
because I watched the Netflix thing before the
But
Super
you're
Bowl,
also-
so I became a fan.
You're also joining now when they have like 3 Super Bowls and the greatest quarterback.
But that's
Is that
not
okay, though?
why, though.
I watched the Netflix.
First of all,
That's
don't be
happenstance.
judgy. You can be a fan
not
of whatever
judging.
you want. Anybody can be a fan. Be a bandwagon fan. If that's what brings you joy, do that. Corey, don't listen to anything Corey says. Be a fan of what you want
I literally just said the
to
same
be a fan.
thing.
It doesn't matter. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do.
How come we're agreeing and yet
I-
still arguing?
do you-
I do.
right.
I do
So
think
something's going on here.
I do think though that Corey and I's test of loyalty is probably like will stand forever. Like Browns fans and Detroit Lions fans are
Yeah.
two of the most loyal people because
But I got to start somewhere.
right. And
Yeah.
for me,
But it's
I
you
was
stayed.
handed
I'll stay with them. I'm not going anywhere. I found a good team.
until they lose.
I watched the background of them. I learned about the quarterback.
Can you
Like
tell me 3 players?
I can't because I just started. Like I'm a new fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm not one. I hate it when people are like,
Mahoney.
especially being
Mahomes. My homie? What is it?
My homie.
my homie,
Yeah.
Patrick, my homie.
Patty.
I hate being a female, a sports fan.
Yeah.
I always get hit with if you're a real fan, what about the stats in 1983? I don't know. Like that's why I
don't
love.
care.
I love that too. I love college football because my memory sucks, and I got a rolling roster. Like I can only have to remember people for 4 years.
Do you know?
and then
do
I
you
get to
know-
redo it.
Like, can you name 5 people on the Browns?
Yeah.
Name them.
No.
You can't.
No, I mean I can. I'm just saying like
I can't name
I don't
5 people
I don't
on the
necessarily
Lions
know if
right
they're
now.
still there or not, but yeah, I can name 5 Browns players. Miles Garrett.
Like now, like as the team right now.
Yeah, well, I'm an Ohio State fan too, so yeah.
So you got some teams, but you're not like knowing all the stats
No,
and
and
all the
again,
players.
okay.
I'm not
So,
that fan.
Here's the
Okay,
honest truth.
that's fine. I'm just asking.
Growing up, I hated football
Right.
because my dad played and I didn't. Anytime I walked near a football field, it was always, "Oh, that's Kim's kid. Get him over here." I didn't want to be like
Nothing
my dad
part
or
of it,
anything.
right.
And
You didn't have talent.
Yeah, that's sadly true.
Play disc.
Like
Still doesn't.
you can say what you want, but my dad is one of the fastest people in Ohio, and I can't run at all. So like, you are very correct. I didn't.
I'm
want
glad you didn't play football. You would have ended up dead. Like your first hit, you'd have fell over dead on the field.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wearing that shirt.
And then we wouldn't be able to make fun of your Hershey Kiss nipples. Oh, you
Right.
ate your nipples.
Or your back tit.
Anyway, so because I avoided football so long, I'm very late to the game. I really didn't become a fan until the season that the Browns went like 0-17 or 16 or whatever. Because we had my best friend bought me season tickets.
Oh, nice.
That year.
Damn.
And-
Because they were like $3.
Is that why? Actually, no. He paid full price, and we were ticked because we were at the game, and people who had seats like 20 rows in front of us, they were like, "Yeah, we paid $7 for these seats."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, I paid like $75." So yeah. But that's when I became a Browns fan, and I was late to the game, and I'm not completely married to the Browns because when they got Deshaun as their QB, that's one player. Myles Garrett's another. Jameis Winston's another. That's just 3 off the top. But anyway, when they brought in Deshaun Watson, I stopped watching because he was in a trial for rape, and I don't support people like that.
Right.
So
Makes sense.
I'm not married to the Browns, but they got a new stadium coming out. If they can get rid of Deshaun, I will be at a game.
Just like the Browns, the Big Nick Energy Show doesn't have many fans yet, but we will. And we thank you guys for listening to the show.
But the ones we have are super loyal.
We love you.
We definitely love you.
Thank
Before you
you.
guys go, can I just say hi to Donovan, my
oh,
son?
Oh, sorry. Wrong.
Oh, you are so rude. I dropped him off at college this weekend, and he was like, I'm listening to the podcast.
Hi, Donovan.
Thank you, guys.
Live your best life.
And thanks for sharing the word about the show. We really appreciate it. If you do want to rewatch the show, you can watch it on Facebook, also on YouTube. You can re-listen on all of our streaming platforms, such as Spotify.
I can't
Apple
do
Podcasts,
that.
iHeartRadio.
What do you want me to do?
Whatever.
Just whispers.
Just whispers.
Oh, make it real creepy.
Oh, shit. See you next week.
Shiitake mushrooms.
We're outta here.
Bye.